Let's see, that's what episode is. That's the one thing you can't do. Master Duel Master Chef number 16. All of these are like the least descriptive titles ever. I feel like they should at least be named like, I don't know, the episode with the theming. Like, is it that much of a reveal what, like, ingredient they got? They can't just say it in the title? I'm gonna like go back like, oh yeah, I really like that one episode with the that one card, and then I had to like look through every single episode, and it's like, I can't believe we did that. We cooked a kitchen fire this time. They get you with the thumbnail. I'm not looking at the thumbnails. All right, let's see what it is.
Master Duel Master Chef. Each week, we'll let 4 of your favorite streamers chef up a Master Duel deck using a secret ingredient provided by the community. Their goal? Both to beat the competition in duels and to impress our celebrity judge. Who will be the master? Let him cook. Previously on Master Duel Master Chef.
I feel like the editor is being really
crybaby loser who will never
has that shit on.
I think I got a comment recently.
By you.
Someone telling me like they felt like
And welcome back
some
to
of the
another
others
episode
have
of
like
Master Duel
boring
Master
decks.
Chef. First, I think we would be remiss if we did not congratulate the ultimate victor of last episode, Gage.
Woo!
I think that's 3 sweeps in a row. Congrats. My
Speaking of
biggest
which-
takeaway from this, I feel bad for Doug. Like, I don't know how he got last place. My deck was dog shit.
No,
Like-
no, I didn't. I've been struggling the last 2 weeks. I think these decks are supposed to be like, I don't know if you guys have heard this in marriage, like you shouldn't say the first or the second thing that comes to your mind. You should say the third thing that comes to your mind. And like, I think that's how these decks should work. And I'm taking the first thing that comes to mind, maybe the second.
Okay, see, that was kind of in line with the comment that I received. And I thought, like, oh, it kind of makes sense. They said, like, oh, they feel like Doug is, like, the one who plays the most boring or, like, safest decks. And then, after that, Gage is a really good player, but he doesn't tend to build his decks well enough, or he doesn't like tend to like show that off, despite the fact that he is like the best player. And I was thinking like, oh, I think it's okay that one of them is kind of like, you know, in an experiment, they're like the test, they're the control, right? Like you can have one person play the predictable thing that like maybe everyone else, when they see this prompt, they also think that, because it's good to see how it would run. Right? Like, your first reaction when you hear it, you're like, oh, maybe this kind of deck. And you're kind of surprised, like, why didn't anyone do it? Or why didn't anyone think of it? Well, one person does. One person immediately thinks of it and does it. And it's a little plain. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it's not the most entertaining. But it's like a good baseline, middle, like, deck to have. I feel like the other ones, if they overcook, it either epically fails or epically wins, right? It either is like so super funny if it works, or it miserably fizzles out and nothing happens at all, even though it was a good concept. So like having a middle ground is okay.
I come up with a third thing that's actually like a real strategy.
All right, so today we have a video from someone you may not be familiar with. I'm talking about Julian, Alestral's god and also occasional tuber.
Alestral's mentioned.
Welcome, chefs. Yu-gi-Oh is a complex game of resource management,
It is.
including your own life points. The saying goes, the only life point that matters is the last one. Until today, because your secret ingredient is going to be heal. I want to see you
Heal?
using your life point management in order to outvalue and outgrind your opponents.
What?
Remember, healing is not about number go up. It's about number go down and then go back up. And do not stall. You're going to give us heal players a bad name.
What?
Why do we have to yo-yo our life like this, but also not stall? That's just not possible. Like,
Can you go one episode
someone
without
like
complaining?
you.
Can you go one episode without
episode
thinking about
without
Latinas and
complaining.
how you're gonna come all the time, Gage? We've all got our
No,
problems.
no,
You
I
come
think
up
this is
with
kind
that.
of
Where are
valid.
these strays coming from?
I don't really
Farley is like
understand
an
healing
improv
either.
troup's final boss. The shit he says could not be yes-anded in a trillion years. So I have a little bit of an advantage over my compatriots,
What?
and that's that I
you
understand
have
the
to
internal
lose
machinations of heal stall.
HP.
Sorry, let me correct myself,
First.
heal control. I like the stipulation that healing isn't about getting your life points to 1 trillion. It's about spending money
So
to
it's
make
not like
money. And I think
aromatherapy,
that
for
we're going to be able
example.
to take advantage of
It's
some
not
money that I
outright
already spent.
aromatherapy
But
where you
first,
just
I'm going to watch JoJo's
get a
Bizarre
bunch of life
Adventure.
points right off the bat.
I'm trying to think of like dumb things. So what are some life swapping cards in Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm sure there's like some cards in Yu-Gi-Oh that swap life points.
Yeah,
Punks are very good
that
at
would
paying
be...
their life pound,
that
pump
makes
gold
sense.
pride, and then we gain our life back up by swapping the life points.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a story instead of a deck.
That's
though.
actually kind of
That's
funny.
kind of where my mind is going.
Sorry,
I'm trying
I
to
think
think
I'm
of like
kinda
a
covering
story.
them. Let me-
Pay my life down so low that I try and one-shot with like a Psychic End
There
Punisher,
we
but
go.
then do something funny like reverse the Psychic End Punisher so it punches me instead. Or like heals them up instead.
Vampires do damage and heal. That is
Speaking of
true.
destruction,
Honestly, I like
FTK.
vampire. Now I don't know how the deck actually plays. Didn't I build a vampire deck? Like I have in my life. I'm just thinking about I've never played with Vampire Ghost before. I'm level 4, higher Vampire. If you do summon level 2. What the fuck? I've never heard a card that's so overtuned in my life.
So we gotta remove life first. And the one thing that like tells me that is I learned a lot of Sun Avalon stuff back in the day, and that literally does exactly that, right? Like we spend life with cards like Sowing and get it back with cards like Dryas and stuff like that. Now, obviously, just doing Sun Avalon is not going to be the most enjoyable
think
thing
of
to
plans.
watch. So let's try to think of some sort of like,
That's, like,
weird, I don't know,
similar
like
to what
some
I was
sort of way
thinking
to
of.
use it to like an extent that like memes or something like that. Plant Synchro, Punk Synchro. That's
Except
what
I
I'm
couldn't
thinking.
play
It's like,
Rika
okay,
at all. I
so let's
couldn't
put
play
the punk
Rika
cards, right?
Sun
Is there,
Avalon
like,
at
maybe
all.
a
But yeah, they also
card that
heal.
does something interesting? The Punks could maybe make Cherubini to dump Lone Fire and bring it back with Prom Princess. If this is Synchro, you can send insect or plants up to the number of non-tuners. Okay, wait, okay, this is good. Wait, so this Foolish Burials, an 8 is easy to make. So this can dump Lone Fire.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
What the heck?
do. Hello, hello.
What?
Pee pee.
Dude,
poo,
oh my god, he's
poo.
literally that meme.
Poo,
He's
poo,
literally
poo,
that
poo,
mean
pee.
of
Hello,
everybody else
hello.
going
Pee pee poo poo.
in the
Poo,
game.
poo, pee,
And then he's
pee,
like,
poo.
life is a
Poo, poo, poo,
highway.
poo, pee.
I'm
How do I
doing
not have a
highway
fucking
all night
Malaya?
long.
Poo poo pee pee poo. Poo,
Excuse
poo,
me?
Poo poo pee pee poo.
Is there something about Yu-Gi-Oh players singing poo poo pee pee?
pee poo.
Dulox does this
You know, the worst
too.
part is I know I need that third Jasmine.
Do I need to start making poo poo pee pee jokes to be in with the Yu-Gi tubers?
Poo poo pee pee.
Wait, he's just doing. Wait, I see aromatherapy Jasmine right there.
I think what's definitely going in the deck is Upstart Goblin, but that's just going to give our opponent more life points. I'm the judge. Please do not play Upstart. Okay, let's go test game and see if I can pull this combo off. Let me just think here. So how does this start? That was it. Make
Okay,
this
I
card
love
gain
Pep
attack.
though.
equals the
I love him
difference.
so much. He's so funny. I also
Attack
thought
with
of.
Muscle
I
Medic.
thought of him too.
Guidance
Because
Armor
in Punk,
into our
you
Psychic
lose your
and Punisher.
HP.
Activate
It's
Rainbow
just
Life
swapping it at the end.
to attack our
rather
own
than
Psychic and Punisher.
Just like hitting it with the difference with Pep.
How we feel about these? Does anyone play
that's-
vampires?
that's
How do we
actually
feel,
hilarious.
play MST. Actually,
I've
we can play
never
Cosmic,
played Vampire
because
before, so I have no
Cosmic,
idea what he's doing.
pays life points. Golden Apple's not bad. I think
Both of the
Mahama
things
is
that I was like, oh, I can recognize.
probably better.
Hmm.
Although, didn't I craft?
I
all
was
those
like,
golden
either
apples?
aromatherapy
I
where you
did.
just heal,
I crafted this,
or Punk where
dismantled
you
it.
lose
I'm not
HP.
crafting it again. I'll tell you that
and
right
then
now.
find
I can't
some
do that. I
way
can't put myself
to
through
get it
that.
back.
Try
or swap
Cauldron
it.
of the Omen.
Makes
I am
sense.
this close to banning you. Mystic Walk? Guys, I need main decked plant monsters. I need an actual strategy. Like, we have access to plants. I just gotta know what to do with them. I'm not playing Griggle.
All right, so here's where we're ending up. This is the shell of the
He's
very
already crashing
capable
out.
Plant Link deck that
Wait, this is
uses
just a
a
real
copy
mine.
of
It's
Sunseed
just a
Genus
real
Loci to do the entire Plant Link combo. I've railed Farfa for doing
was
this
like,
in the
surely
past,
it can't
but I
be
think
that
that this is
simple.
like the scenario
You need
in
to
which it
lose
actually
HP
makes
first.
sense, because over the course of the combo, you're going to take
Vampires
damage
are
by
mid?
using Sunvine Sowing to summon Sunseed Twin. Then you're going to gain life points based off Aramage Laurels and Angelicas with a whole bunch of
You
Jasmines
can
on
also
your
do,
side
I
of the
guess you could
field.
do like some sort
I'm
of
going to use
self
that life point gain to tunnel into cards like
Self-burn
Humid Winds,
first?
Dried Winds, Blessed Winds, which I will then pay life points in order to go back down, summon more aromas, and then go back up. end goal is to go over the top with aromatherapy.
There's also a thing with
Couple
Valmonica
things
where
I'm
you
playing,
lose
Twin
HP, but I don't think you lose it
specifically to beat
fast
my
enough.
opponent's copies of bad
right,
reactions
in
to Machi,
Valmonica?
which I'm also playing. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking, Joseph, this is exactly the same deck that you were trying
Zero
to build
props,
last week.
just
Just
Aroma.
replace
Oh my
the
God.
Griggle elements
Did I
with
get
more
it with one
consistent life
guess?
gain options. And let's get into the duels.
YouTube, welcome back to Master Duel Master Chef. This cook is
sounds
going
so
to be up there
positive.
with some of the top tier cooks we've done in Master Duel Master Chef, or it's going to
I like
completely
how I
flop
know
and
he's just
fail,
gonna lose
depending
that
on how meta
smile
these guys decide to be.
2
All right, so
seconds
we're
in.
playing Punk. Obviously, that's kind of ridiculous.
I
That's
like
kind of
how he
broken, but we're
does
not
keep
trying
that
to do
facade,
anything
though, for his
involving
own
disruption.
stream.
Let me
He's like,
explain
"Welcome
what this
back,
deck
guys.
is doing.
I'm
The
so
entire
excited
purpose
to
of this
pick another
prompt is
deck
to pay life
that
and then
I'm going
gain
to
life. So what we've done
dumped in
is
the
we've built a
trash
deck
in
that
front
pays a
of
lot of
me
life points with Punk. It
and
creates
make
a
a
life
whole
point deficit with
video
things like Upstart
complaining about
Goblin,
how
all the
everyone
Punk payments,
else is
as you
wrong
all
and I
know
was
from
right.
Punk. That's pretty standard. It's focused around Psychic and Punisher, which gains a massive amount of attack points based on the life point deficit. We are trying to create
What do you
as
mean
much of a
Valmonica
life point
is
deficit
not
as
out?
possible with the
Valmonica has
Punk
been out
cards.
in
Then,
Master Duel for
what
a
we're
really
trying
long
to do
time.
is
But
get
you only
one
lose a
battle
little
phase
bit of
after
HP,
setting up
and I
our
don't
trap
know if
cards
it's,
with
like,
Trap Trick, Rainbow Life,
dramatic
and
enough.
Attack Guidance Armor. What are we trying to do?
I'm not
We're
gonna lie,
trying
I'm
to
not sure
target
what
one monster
he's
on
cooked
either
there.
field, except the attacking monster, change the attack target to it, and
Perform
perform damage
damage
calculation.
calculation.
What I'm trying to do is either Muscle Medic or
Oh my
Rainbow
God,
Life,
Muscle Medic
one
is
of my
the
monsters,
funniest card. What?
attack into a giant pep with my own attack guidance missile to gain
Okay.
tens of thousands of life points.
If I was
after
on the
paying all the life
battlefield
points and then attacking for
and
gain with the
Muscle
pep.
Medic
It's
came
really
up to me,
convoluted. It's really
I
dumb.
would immediately
but that's the
feel
win condition
better.
of the deck.
I don't
That's
know
what we're
about
trying to
you,
cook
but
up
I would
today.
just feel
Alright,
like my
so
life is
feeling
like in
pretty
good hands.
about our deck this week.
I trust
we
him with
ended
my
up going
life.
with vampires because of Vampire's Domain. So the vampire cards all pretty much pay life points, and then this card says each time a vampire monster inflicts battle damage to your
Hey, wait,
opponent,
we
you
have the
gain
same
it
wings.
back.
Look.
And that is not once per turn. So basically, our idea here is to pay a bunch of life, attack, and then gain it all back in the battle phase. Additionally, we have a couple other cards that I think meet the challenge as well. So Mahama is a card that when I
Here
take
we go.
damage, I can special summon it and then gain that back.
I'm an
So that's
honorary
obviously right in the
vampire.
challenge.
Let me
Ascendant of
suck on your
Thunder is
soul.
also a card that when you summon it, you have to pay life, and then when it dies, you gain life back, and actually more life than you paid.
Why
So
does he have
that's
a
perfect.
royal of this?
To be a little cheeky, to be a little silly, we're playing 2 Bad Reaction and 2 Life Absorbing Machines. So these 2 cards are kind of funny. Bad Reaction obviously is used to counter their life point cards. I think it would be hilarious to watch them pay themselves down to a really low amount and then try to gain life back, only to be met with a bad reaction, preventing them from accomplishing their goals. Life Absorbing Machine is a super
Throw in a
old
little
card.
counter.
We thought about a couple different strategies to put this in, such as Rob, but basically during your standby phase, you gain life points based on how many life points you paid last turn, except it's half the life, so you'll only gain half of it back.
Okay, half
but I think
of it,
that
but
could be a
still.
funny card as well, and it obviously goes
I
right
think-
into the theme.
Yeah, exactly.
Overall, I'm pretty happy
That
with this
card is,
deck.
like,
You know,
literally
I
the
even
prompt.
crafted cards for this episode, believe it or
Again,
not.
a little.
So let's jump in
I
and
can't
see
even
if
say
we can
him.
lose
He's boring
and
because
then gain
everyone
some
else
life
is
points.
doing whatever.
Playing this
It's
field
like,
deck, we were given
Drew.
very specific instructions that we have to reduce our life first.
Okay, everyone's
and then bring
running
it back.
aromatherapy.
Luckily, we just got released to us one of my favorite archetypes. We got additional
We
support
got
in the form of
Rosemary,
Punk, which
hey.
is a great way to be able to pay our own life points
He's
to be able to get a whole
inspirational
bunch of
for my
bodies
new
onto the
wings.
field. But it's like, okay, what do you do after that, right? After you spend all your life, you go down to like 3K, maybe 2K after spending it all. Now we got to get it back. I figured the best way to be able to do that is to utilize the aroma cards, which we have in the middle of the Punk combo. We're going to make Diabolantis, the
I
menacing
cannot
guy here.
believe.
And what this guy does is
If
he
you
force
gave me
barrels
this
an
prompt,
insect or a plant
I
from the
would
deck to the
have
graveyard.
said
So what we're going to be able to do is we're going
Aromatherapy,
to send
Punk,
Fengeli the
and
Soldier
I would have built the
from deck to
same
graveyard,
deck. That's
which when it's sent to
crazy.
graveyard by an effect just reborns itself. From there, we're going to use all of our material on the board. We're going to make a Verte, and we're going to go into Aromat's Jasmine, and then that's going to allow us to tribute off the monster pointing to it, and then we can go Lone Fire into Rosalina. Rosalina is going to be able to get us into Sweet Mandarin, and then set a trap card to hopefully gain us back life. The end board's going to be Cosmic Tree
Okay.
Armstole, which on its own
I don't know what that
gains
is.
an absolute fuck ton of life. And that's all going to be plausible with just opening an E-Telly, with a Punk, what is it, Foxy Tune, a Zayamen. As long as we see one of the one-card combos, we have a full way to lose all of our life and then gain a lot of it back. Which I
Yeah,
think
Punk
that's
is
gonna be
really
That just
good
fits
with
the prompt,
one-card
and it looks pretty good to
combos.
me. I know it's a lot of cringe stuff, like we're playing the Millennium cards and stuff. These are an easy way to spend thousands of your life points.
True,
and
true,
we're gonna
true.
actually put them in the
Millennium
Galaxy
is very
Photon.
easy
This
to just
is
be like,
a negate. I recognize that this is a
1,000.
negate. We're not
Give
using
me
it
an
for the
Ankh.
negate. We're gonna
He doesn't
utilize
even have an
secret
Ankh.
second effect to take a Photon or Galaxy card and add it to our hand or attach as material. So we're gonna get Curry Photon, and then paying 2,000 life, we're gonna take no more damage for the rest of the turn. Lots
Someone's
of
playing
cool
Dino
things
Morphia.
working
Does
on here.
Dino
Let's just
Morphia
hope it
lose
comes
HP?
together and hope we
Really?
don't screw up the combo.
All right, well,
What?
here we go.
Is there something
I
better you
normal
should be doing
summon-
at 2
I don't know
a.m.
if
than
anyone else brought
watching
this deck.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Vampires.
Goats.
I can assure you, Doug, this was not even on my radar.
I am
I did
here
not
to
think
So this
suck
card
your
lets you discard a vampire from your hand? How
blood.
cool.
Yeah, so this adds a card and then mills a card. So very
I
powerful.
think this is the
I'm
most
gonna
broken card in Vampire, right? Which
Isn't
isn't
that
saying much,
crazy?
It is, yeah.
admittedly.
I read it
Oh,
and it was like,
fairly
hell of a
new.
Fraulein.
Holy crap. We got Retainer,
beautiful.
Familiar, and Royal Fraulein.
I'm so
Let's
used
go.
to their voices
See,
raised
now,
in
I'm very
anger.
versed in this deck. I'm really confident
That
in my
when they
ability to play
started, I
this.
was
So
like,
we're
are
gonna
they
go-
being sarcastic?
I don't know why you're being sarcastic. Don't try and fool us, Doug. I know you got King of Games with Vampires.
I did play vampires in Duel Links. That is, you are correct. Yeah, that is true.
If you aren't familiar, chat, Vampire and Duel Links was basically Retainer and Familiar control. So
Oh, Retainer
kind of in
adds
your
spell and
wheelhouse
traps?
right now.
I just did that in the wrong order.
Order low. Order low.
Do you need a mulligan, bud?
I know.
No.
I mean, what you could do is add the spell
you
and
read
then
your
do
flowchart,
your extra
Ron.
summon and then send the spell.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that is the play.
Dino Morphia half its life points with every chop effect.
Okay.
You know
yeah,
what?
let's
You should
add,
mail that in.
domination in archetype, so it doesn't, you know.
Okay.
Yay, we're bringing the gate.
We're negating cards.
Okay, I think today's episode is pretty high power level.
High power level?
I think that, yeah, I think
Like to see
you
what
guys
At
might
least,
have
yeah,
brought some
I think
decks.
my deck is
As in, like,
better.
they
I
don't
don't
have
think
you guys
to
will
break
win
their
the
own
game.
deck
I will
to play, like,
Oh, just yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
it's standard
chocolate
gauge.
magician
this
girl.
Is why I hate
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
This is why
everybody
he
hates
he shows up with a
there's actual
tier
combos.
0 deck.
They have
cetera, et
abilities
cetera.
and
Guys, if I
effects.
ever like
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm not suicidal, but if that ever happens, just know that I was taken out, and I want it on my tombstone that Gage is playing a meta deck, and this is why I hate.
Yeah, that's your
Master Duel,
epitaph.
Master Chef,
It's
okay?
gonna be really funny 1,000 years in the future when like your
Died
great
because of meta.
grandchild is like, "Mommy, who was he?" And it's like,
A
"You
legend.
don't know anything about him.
A
He just
legend.
put a stupid meme as his epitaph." It wasn't funny then, and it's really not funny now.
What? You don't think
Hopefully-
it's funny now?
I am confident that
Died
the
as
pens
he
of
lived.
history will
Cringe.
right the wrong that was episode 1 of Master Duel Master Chef.
The
400
Bible
episodes from now.
2 is just
these
about
cards-
Master Duel Master Chef. I'm the Judas of Master Duel Master Chef.
All right, I'm just mostly clicking buttons. Okay, look at all the
Same.
vampires
What else
I've
is new?
summoned.
Bram!
Okay, Vampire Bram. Did you
All
craft
right, I
this?
do.
Bram is. Do you guys know who Bram is named after?
No.
No. He's
Why
named
is he
after
a
somebody.
vampire?
Ramulus, the famous vampire.
Not to be
I didn't know there was
mistaken
a
for-
vampire named Bramulus.
Ramulus. Imagine your mom naming you Ramulus.
It's Bram
Did you guys know?
Stoker.
Did you guys know
Bram
Vampire
Stoker.
Bram is actually? Did you guys know this
Ramulus.
card's actually censored?
You can have that life point back, Doug.
How?
Oh.
Vampire Bram. His shield is actually a cross with the pink arrows.
I know.
They wouldn't
Imagine
erratic.
being
Take it
a
off.
vampire
wouldn't you
and your
negate it?
mom.
Why would a
had the
vampire have a cross for a shield? That's like
indecency
the
to give
worst
you an-
thing for them.
There's this
boring
page
name.
online that like posts
Like you're just
OCG versus
Vampire
TCG
George.
art comparisons, and like they're not posting the obvious one, posting
Why
all
does it-
sorts
why is there
of
always
insano
Horus,
shit
guys?
that they're finding.
Don't look too
Oh,
deep into
link me
this.
that.
I'm seeing some punks. I'm seeing some
Oh, wow,
Insetti.
cool.
Okay.
Horus. Wait a
Ink-
minute.
Oh.
Like Marfa. He's so
We will
cool and
accept.
based.
I am
Also,
cool.
yeah, my stream is crashing, but it's
Oh, it got negated.
All right.
that
Now
doesn't
I'm
stop
going to
Punk.
activate
He has
Jam
the field
Session. You
spell.
ready for a little jam, Doug?
Farfa,
Alright.
if you're handed the aux cord at a jam session, what's the first tune you're putting on?
Soviet Union National Anthem.
What?
Dude, you are so 2016, dude.
Live Twin.
shit was
Live
like-
Twin Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Field Theme. On repeat.
Special summon from
I'm
You
not
got
getting
tickets
kicked
on
out of the
Harambe
car.
and shit, too.
It's a banger.
heckin' love Harambe.
Speaking of Harambe, I have something to show you all. I'm gonna put it in the group chat.
Yo,
is it gonna be
Farfa,
that stupid picture Swing Kunaz with the nuts?
With the
Don't
what?
worry, Gage. I know you're also playing punks.
Punk. I figured
Allegedly. I was gonna say, Farfa,
one of you is proving that.
your duel field, whatever is going on in the Archfiend above the deck, dude, it's got me acting up, bro. Are we looking at this?
Are you looking at Fiendsmith guy?
Do we have
No,
the
no,
same
no,
field, me and
Fiendsmith
Doug?
guy.
This is face.
I'm looking at the little pussy geysers here. Like,
What?
Pussy
are you
geysers.
seeing it? Hear
talking
me out.
about?
Hear me out.
Are you talking about the
Ew.
Dune popcorn bucket
I
graveyard?
think we stopped
thing?
you there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We have
That makes
5.
sense. Yeah, never mind. That checks out.
Rising scale.
What is this guy?
This is the new one. It's an E-telly
Wait,
from
this is
the deck.
really recent.
You can't.
Yeah,
you're
we
not
don't
allowed
have
because
this
it has
card
the
yet.
Fiendsmith main.
It's
Oh.
OCG only right now.
And then new cards PogChamp. New cards PogChamp. Feels
I've
like a
actually
waste
never
to use
Is
seen
your
one
first
and
time playing this
Field,
deck,
though.
Farfa?
First time playing with the new cards, but I've played
I
a
have
decent
no
amount of
idea. I have
Okay,
no
I know
idea
we're
what
way
he's
past Harambe,
talking about.
Check out this text I got
There's
from Progression
Unsay So Words on my
Playoff.
Say So YouTube channel.
My older brother, he is 40, sent me this and said, "Cool new Magic card."
Oh,
it's
it's
Harambe's
relevant. It's culturally
vengeance.
relevant, actually.
Harambe?
So, Nadir, you know the object of the thing is to gain life, right?
Well,
Yeah, I
actually,
actually haven't seen either of you gain fucking
Actually.
anything. In fact,
Actually.
the only person who's gained life here has been Doug off Farfa's upstart Goblin.
Well, did I
Sir
not lose
Goblin.
life and then gain life?
I guess you did. I can't really argue with that.
Wait, where did you gain
No.
life? Did I miss something? I just didn't
It's
know
your
you gained
upstart.
Farfa activated upstart.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah.
So,
Listen,
you know.
he's gotta get his jam
No,
Nadir's
out
gonna
and
end
then
up
jam
somewhere at
level
into
12 that
Doug
says
is
he's gotta
trying
get
to gain
Pep
life
out.
off of the battle effects.
Oh, he's
of
doing the fusion.
The vampires,
yeah,
right?
which is really
Oh.
good, really smart. Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
I get it. Okay, that,
interesting.
like-
I get it.
It's a little.
Yeah, I'm
that's a
really
little
excited about the
optimistic,
coin
but
flips
it
one.
does follow the
It
prompt.
does follow the
I have
prompt.
to
I'm
watch
seeing,
that
I'm
one.
seeing
I
a
need
lot
to
of
see the
pain life points. I'm
context.
seeing where the gain is here.
If
But
Farfa
that- I
doesn't
mean, that is
win
what they
based
said.
on
Pay
that
life
coin
points, gain
flip
life points.
alone,
Farfa's
like
got
I'm flipping the table
Klarna
with
bit
him.
Going on. He's
Oh my
like, I'm
God.
That
paying
was
in
literally
full.
You know what our
Konami
judge never
himself
said?
rigging the
Perfect
game to
opportunity
tell
say
them
no
Farfa
pain,
deserves
no
a
gain.
dub.
That's like the entire
Right?
overarching.
Oh.
Like,
How can you
As a
argue
judge, I would
with
never
the
do
gods
something
of
like
luck?
that. I think our judge did a great job.
Pumped guy. All right, so how do I fulfill this win con? I need one more card.
Wait, did you forget to put life gain in your deck?
Yeah, probably. Like, it's probably like an extra deck monster that says gain 100. It's gonna be a Agave dragon in main phase 2, I think.
I didn't see. I did the prompt. I don't understand. I did the prompt. Why'd I get fourth?
All right, anyway.
Can we talk about Rising Scale real quick? How cool is Rising Scale? What a sick fucking card.
oh, I love it. Man, it's one of those cards you read and you're just like, oh yeah, they want this to be good. Like it's an e-telly.
No, I was talking
free
about it
A new
summon.
card?
with the Exo, because they released the Exo Sister tryout deck, which I'm really hoping means there's new support. And I was kind of talking
will
about
be.
like the
Oh, right.
support, and it's like I
I
think
didn't
at
get to
this
play
point,
those yet. I should
the
play
power
them
level
next
of cards
time.
is so
The
high that
tryout
they can
decks.
just give rogue decks like ridiculous cards, and it's okay. And that's I think that's cool.
I mean, have you seen the shit that's in Alien?
I mean, you
Alien
can
has,
give
like,
them
12
whatever, but
cards
they're
that are just
still
like,
not
if you're playing a
stronger
bad
than the
deck, you
card
win.
decks
You win. You
like,
just
that are
win.
coming
You win.
out.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Evil Twin?
Yeah, dude, it's
Evil
popping
Twin.
all
Oh
over the
my God.
place.
Shout out to Bry Guy from the Crush cards.
Yeah.
He's loving it. Dude,
Oh, is
he's
he actually? That's
he's
great.
living. He is living for this format because Orchist is getting the new stuff and the live twins. Like
I
it
am
is
literally
it is
day
Brian's
Orchis
time to
comes
shine.
out. That's all I'm playing. I can't wait.
All right, little
I
I mean,
punky
very
dragon.
cool. I'm really
So
liking the
I-
life point game
Honestly,
that I'm
this
seeing.
fucking sucks ass, Farfa. I gotta be honest. This is fucking terrible.
So
Anyway,
if you win without
Okay.
life point gaining, you've done nothing, right?
so you are
Did you
aware
just
that this
target
is
one?
you are aware that this is a combo, right? Like we are getting to the combo. I know you guys like aren't
There's
aware of this
more?
because what you do is you just play a meta deck and then put some prompt cards in. But a
Tell me
true
what
chef.
you're doing right
I'm
now.
waiting.
bud.
No, I'm not gonna give away the surprise. I'm getting there. Like
Farfa's
what?
like, do you know how to play punk?
Jeez,
you know I
these
have to get
guys,
through the
dude.
entire punk
Yeah, I'm
line
sorry, we'll let the
before I
foreplay
get to the
happen.
part of the
Jesus.
prompt
Yeah,
and
I
you
know.
shut your mouth.
Wait, why can't I use
True.
Amazing Dragon to revive
Sit
from
down,
grave?
he said.
It's
Sit down
either effect, buddy,
patiently.
either effect.
Fuck! I thought it was. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Fuck.
I know
man.
you
Don't
only
worry about
play
Farfa. He shows
you
up
only
every
play
week with a
meta
tier one
decks, but
deck,
you gotta
and
wait
then-
for
I'm
a
ready for the
payoff.
surprise. I'm
There
on
isn't
the
just
edge of
a,
my
I
seat.
think he's a body short now.
Just one
unfortunately.
line.
Yeah,
Whatever he was trying to do.
I mean, I could be boring and set up the negate that gives me the turn to pull off my thing.
I thought someone told us no negates.
In archetype is fine, right? There's a new punk card.
Yeah, in archetype's fine.
Come on, man.
He says
I
you.
played one.
Oh yeah, there's new punk, right?
missing a
Yeah,
body
I played a
now.
little bit.
Alright,
Hey,
let me
Doug,
think.
do you have a picture of you
I
in a
think punk
suit?
is so fun.
Probably. Why?
Did I get it?
For
When's
what?
the last time you wore a suit? Probably like
for
your
me.
wedding or something? Like,
Oh, I mean, if we're talking about like a tux, or like I wore like a sports jacket just the other day.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is why I
Let me
hate
get that.
Gage.
Let's go zombie
you just
vampire.
gonna hit it?
It's just very literal.
Muscle medic.
Getting
I
there,
feel
getting
like
there.
Gage is kind of
getting
like,
there.
I'm actually.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
wait a minute.
This is huge. This is huge. All right, so I'm going
Okay.
to go
Muscle medic!
muscle medic
Little muscle medic.
back from the grave.
Oh, so this guy is if you pay for the punks? No, that's not.
No,
Oh,
it's
that's
take,
God.
not pay. It's take, not pay.
And also
he gonna
it's
do it?
battle. Okay, I'm literally.
And also, it's gonna
just
give it to
reading.
me, which meets the
Yeah, yeah.
challenge for me.
Yeah, he's helping. Yeah, you're helping out.
I've
Doug.
gained life.
And then
I've gained a lot of.
two.
Main 2, what are you doing?
Oh, I need you to live. Don't worry, I'm not done. Like that's the
Oh,
whole
he
point here.
would be omega lifting if you gave him another 6,000 life. Oh, it's only battle involving muscle medic. Oh my god, I didn't read that
Yeah,
guy.
he's
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, fuck, dude. Arrgh. All right, go ahead.
He
I
couldn't get his
really
full combo
messed
off,
up
I
on the
guess.
amazing dragon. I needed the extra body there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess cry about it. Okay,
Can
let's
we get a-
normal
can we
summon.
Cry
get a Farfa
about it, he
Moan compilation?
Yeah.
When Farfa fucks up a combo, he gets like horny.
Oh, when Far fucks up a combo, come face, bro.
Okay. So Shadow, Ghost. Now that I know Retainer is the one that. Okay, now that I'm aware of which one adds which card, we'll send Retainer.
Did you guys ever have braces? You had braces?
They were hell, dude. I hated braces.
Why
How long did I have to take-
braces?
Year and a half, 2 years.
I mean,
think,
it's
when
the
I was,
type
like,
of thing
13 or
that as a
14.
kid fucking sucks, but then you become an adult and it's like, oh yeah, that was
So
like
worth
good.
it.
No, it was
What?
the
It was
braces.
very worth it. Yeah.
I hated braces.
My brother had a retainer for what felt like fucking decades because he was so bad at wearing it.
Yep.
Isn't a
I
retainer?
gave up.
A retainer's the next step after braces.
After
my
braces, have to
my
have
teeth
braces.
just went
No,
back
for him it
because I
was
hate
he
them
needed the
so
retainer
much.
to
I
move
hate
them into
pain.
the right position, and then he did the braces.
Mm.
And
It's
then he
okay.
did the retainer
The only
afterwards.
teeth that need
and
to
while
look
it was
cute are the
braces,
top
it was not a
teeth.
big
See?
deal. But while it was retainer, it was like, fuck me.
I mean, I think Invisalign is like that. That's just exponentially easier than anything that we had when we were kids.
Does
Bro, I always
Invisalign
wanted-
work?
Amazing Dragon
Every
only
celebrity
uses
is. I mean,
one of
every,
its
yeah,
effects per
like
turn.
Invisalign's great.
I always
Oh.
wanted braces because I thought they
You
looked like
locked
grills.
himself out?
Yeah.
That is the most insane American reason I've heard for someone to want bracers.
Well, dude, I was like a teenager as a kid, dude. I thought it was cool.
I was a
My brother got
teenager
ones that
as
was
a
in our
kid.
school colors. He got ones that were in our school colors. They were yellow
Oh, that
and blue. and I
was
like,
cool
is
that you
so
could get them in colors. Yeah.
That's tight.
Did you guys ever get your class ring? Did you guys ever get a
Yeah.
class ring?
Unfortunately, I got
Did.
scammed by that. Yeah.
I got
My brother
scammed,
got
yeah.
my brother got one in high school. That's the biggest scam on earth. I gotta tell you.
Total
Yeah,
scam.
that's
If
Do they
any
still
of you were
do
in high
stuff
school
like
and
that?
you're like, I don't know if I should get my class ring, it's a
Dude,
total
I
scam.
barely,
You
like-
will not miss it.
I
wore it,
barely
like, 2
bought my
times and then never
pictures.
Shadow Vamp. Ooh,
I
from
looked up my
Hamburg.
school
Dang.
pictures. I was like, my dad could take better than
Um,
this.
It's always funny to see like you ever see like a 70-year-old person wearing their class ring and you're just like, God,
No.
you people used to be so stupid.
No,
This
'cause-
really is the Zatsu topic of all
nothing
time.
wrong.
Old people still wear pocket watches.
This is
Pocket
what
watches are cool.
happens in
Pocket
the
watches go
Yu-Gi-Oh
hard as
meta.
fuck.
We should
I
bring
know
It's
those
just
back.
like,
See, 'cause now
alright,
whenever I
well,
wanna check the time,
he's
I pull
doing
out my
his
phone and I'm
like
losing
whole
out. Like, while
flow
I'm here,
chart,
I
and
can
none
just
of
start
this
scrolling.
is something
Dude, I
we
wear
need
a
to pay
watch on my
attention
wrist and I still
to.
check my phone
So
for the time.
let's just talk
Did you know
about
they're not
something
teaching
else.
kids how to read analog clocks
That's
anymore
a
in school?
myth
Like they're not teaching
perpetuated
that?
by the.
Not true.
That's not
Okay,
true.
you know
Oh,
how they
American
said
thing.
the
I'm sorry,
can't
that
read
has to be
analog?
for sure true. Like,
It's not.
like they're not teaching kids cursive. Like that's
Well,
not
okay,
true.
but
I
that
was
doesn't
taught
read
how to
time.
read
I don't read
analog.
cursive.
I'm pretty sure I
Doesn't-
forgot
I think you're the
something.
only person that speaks in military time, Commander.
The
What are you
entire
doing?
rest of the planet
I
understands
looked at
military
it
time,
of
Easy,
like,
easy,
America.
easy.
and I was
Okay.
like,
Annex this
what does this
motherfucker.
say
I
again?
just
I will
do
say,
that.
That's
I'm
45, right?
Cursive's last
Yeah.
defender. I think Cursive kicks ass.
I just wonder how people are
great
gonna
at
sign
cursive,
their
though.
names. Like I just give it a scribble, but like at least I know how to
Maybe we had.
write my name in cursive if I had.
I
to.
have this like
I hate to
hybrid
be like
cursive
this.
handwriting
Cursive really is
because
so
it's
much
faster.
more efficient.
I don't
When
know
it
if
comes
it's
to
very legible
taking
though.
notes.
was,
I've shown
when you
it
say
to
cursive,
you
are we talking about the same
if you
thing here?
saw
Like that's just
a
handwriting
Metaverse
to me.
post before.
Okay, what do you?
What? Do you still write
You
in
write
cursive?
everything in cursive?
It's
You write
just a
everything.
Did you guys-
podcast with random
Did you guys
Yu-Gi-Oh
get a specific like
True.
font essentially that you learn as a kid?
No.
Yeah, I was writing in Comic
It's
Sans.
legible.
You start. You
I feel
start
like you
writing.
do need to
Cursive
try
is just when the
a
letters
little
are all
bit
connected.
to
Where
read
you
it,
can
though,
write a
is
word
the
without
problem.
Right.
picking up the
That's
pencil.
just
Yeah.
called writing. Like you didn't. Is that not what? That's
No.
standard.
Have Have you ever
No,
not?
call
it-
The
what do
you
letters
call it when
don't
you
need to
print?
touch. Did you
The
know
letters
that?
don't
No,
need to touch.
what I'm saying is it is a standard. to learn how to do that where I'm from. Like,
Yeah,
do you,
I mean,
do you see what I'm
I
saying?
remember learning
yes,
it. Like,
was. They don't do it anymore.
Well, it's just it doesn't like I remember doing it
Maybe in
like,
America, but I'm
third
sure that's a
It's
thing.
like
5th grade we
you don't
learned
have to
it,
do
and then at the end of 5th
proper
grade, my
cursive,
teacher was
right?
like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you're never gonna use this outside of your signature, which doesn't really like matter."
What the fuck?
knowing-
Because I
use it
do
all the-
write
I
faster.
only write in
with
cursive.
some
Shut up.
cursive
No, you
letters.
don't.
The
But
cursive
then some of
here
them are
in
too
Europe.
like
Like
complicated that
literally
I
same.
don't do
Like
them.
that's just
For
how I
example,
learned
like
to
Z.
write. Like I don't even know if we learned
Why
print.
is Z
really.
in
We just
cursive more
I know I was
complicated?
learn.
And just write
I
a
don't know
Z
about
and then
that.
connect that little
guys
Z
are
I mean, sure, if
end
you're like an absolute
and keep
genius
going.
Like, you
That's
guys
much
learning
easier than
a
like,
lot.
oh, good sorry,
well,
gotta do a
Goo Goo
little
Gaga then,
roundabout,
dude. I'm
gotta
not-
do a little
I
circle
know,
down
you're
here
confused.
before we
Keep
keep
going. I don't know what to
going.
tell you. Like,
There's no way you opt to write cursive willingly. Like,
Yes,
My
absolutely.
my
That's how I
signature
write
is
here.
cursive.
It's a
I'm talking-
1,000 times.
Because I think
talking
it's
to the cursive
pretty.
crusaders
It's pretty
here.
and
Shut up.
nice when it's standard.
Okay, what can we
Julian
do?
is in the room
What
as
can
well.
we do?
You gotta build off your
To tell you that
foundations,
she
you know.
She does not even know how to write in print anymore. She only writes cursive.
That's insane. That's
Right.
actually insane.
I
Okay,
still
let's
like writing
let's
more,
use
though.
This and this.
You know what? Actually, I think
I feel
one
like if
thing
I
about my
type
channel
it,
that
I
have
don't
discovered
necessarily
is that I
like
constantly try
retain.
and
Was
push
it really
the individuals
SP?
who
Are
spend
we really
all day
ending
watching
on an
Yu-Gi-Oh
SP?
content. Why did you make this? To be just a little bit better. And I'll tell you this. Take this as your sign, people watching the video. If you have lapsed in cursive, why don't you try cursive again? Just give it a shot. Give it a couple
Yeah,
days. Try to
cursive
learn
is
cursive.
fine.
What's the
fucking make-
advantage of having
typing?
a writing system where like it's harder to read?
I'm
are you
sorry,
talking
where is the
about? It's
life
easier to read
point
if you read
gain in
cursive.
the
it's literally
SP
faster. I
hyphen?
just wrote a sentence here. See, look, chat. See.
dude, do you want to?
Okay, you know what? His handwriting is surprisingly
good. Like,
pretty
no.
okay.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's
But I can
mine's
read
is
it.
I thought he
you're
was
writing
more
cursive. That's why
scratchy.
it's terrible.
I wrote an entire book in
SP
cursive as a kid because we
response.
had to for a project. And it was so
It's gotta
bad the
be
teacher
meta,
made me
yep.
redo the entire thing. She said,
Oh,
"What
you
the
were one
fuck
of
is
those
this?"
kids in
Do it from
school?
scratch.
My
I
body is a
didn't think it was
machine
that
to
bad,
make
but
SP and
it's
hyphen
not like I
pass.
enjoyed writing,
So
so
many
like I didn't want to do it
monsters.
again.
Okay.
Just have that on
What
their
about-
epitaph in the
I think I
graveyard.
tried
Trap trick.
Sort
All
of
right.
done something. It's not really working because I need another turn technically. But I'll
This
set
is
it
a
up.
really good
kind of.
game. So
I'm going to.
I need to
Guidance
practice
armor.
cursive
Okay.
before you standardize
okay,
tests.
wait, hold on.
Attack guidance
Muscle- okay.
armor.
Yeah, I don't think they make you do
Doug
that for a
played Typhon
standardized
SP,
testing.
and then Farfa did a big ass combo.
But
But
I think it's like
admittedly is using
no,
attack
actually,
guidance armor.
it happened
Was there a way
once.
to like search
One of
trap
the
trick or something in
staff-
your deck?
Chat.
One of the
Was there
staff
one-
in
no,
GlitchStars
the punk
couldn't
engine, the horse
read
engine is all a bunch of
something
draw
because
cards
it
that
was
help
in
me draw
cursive.
into
It's
guidance
real.
engine. And then I mean,
Actually, crazy.
I'm not
Guidance
gonna
engine.
explain it.
I
I'll
think
see
it
if
was,
I can.
um,
Guidance engine.
I'll see if I can
I
do
think
it.
it like someone
in general.
shared like a
Like this card's
A cake
way
or something.
too good.
cake or a
Way,
sign, and it
way
was like
too good.
funny.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was
oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh,
Dude,
I,
he has
I
SP.
couldn't
What do you want me to do?
understand what that was for
Well,
a
he
second."
has SP. Yeah, opponent have good cards. That's true.
This
I
doesn't
mean, don't
even
worry. We
matter,
think it's
you
fucked up too.
Always make.
But it's
the
just one of
right-
those things that you learn
Okay.
for fun.
Farfa,
why are
I guess.
you
It's like
retweeting
good
all
to
my old
know,
stuff, by the
but
way?
I don't
I
know.
guess
think
you're
he
not like
tweeted from
necessarily
2017.
I'm just trying to get you
out of
canceled.
luck if you don't know it.
I think Age canceled. Would
Like,
be
I
Okay,
know
we can
so
pull
some
up
of
your
the-
old YouTube videos. I think.
Whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa,
about
whoa,
that.
whoa, 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 whoa,
You know,
whoa.
like
Oh, we do. I have found the picture of Doug in a suit. Okay, thank
the,
God.
the
Thank you.
code
Can you
language you
hit
say when you're
95
in
days?
boats
What the
and
fuck
What is
stuff.
that? Why did you make a Typhon, by the way? Get
What
the
is it
fuck out of here.
called?
Like, what is your problem?
Oh, I didn't want all my cards bounced back.
God, this guy did.
Typhon, notorious for gaining life.
Like when
points,
they
right?
usually.
I'm
Yeah,
really,
that Typhon,
Gage,
truly.
I hope our duel is a
No.
little better than this one.
I promise. I think my deck is a little bit more thoroughly cooked than.
I've
than
gained a lot of
Farfa's.
life. I do not know what.
What do you mean, Gage?
problem
Gage,
is,
what do
I
you
think
mean?
my
Like, what are you
deck-
gonna
Oh,
do? You're just.
I said.
You're
I'm
just.
saying in the fact that I'm playing with Punk as well, but I think I have a cooler combo. than
I'm using a punk engine. This isn't actually supposed to be like a punk deck. I have a combo.
I'm using
not-
a
yeah, I'm
punk
using a
engine.
punk engine as
Dude,
well.
if
It's not going
80%
to
of
be
the
good.
cards you've activated are punk cards, it's no longer an engine, okay?
I just want to point
Oh, I
out
haven't
that
got the
there
combo
are-
yet. Oh my god, dude, these people are the worst. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh,
I just want to point out
He's
that
like,
the,
"I swear I'm
the
cooking something.
ingredient
Shut up and let
deliverer
me
did
do it."
say you can't stall. So
I mean,
could you,
the
uh,
truth
Who's
is you
stalling?
can't
He's the guy
really
who
use
summoned the
a
Typhon.
couple of pump
We're like
cards.
40
You kind
minutes
of
into
need
this
all
game.
of them for them to work,
What's wrong
no?
with the high.
Bro, like, Jesus Christ. My opponent, like, is the one
90% of
stalling
punk cards
here.
are real,
Okay,
though.
all right, let me see.
This is
I mean, I
Punk's
have,
combo
like...
is very long.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna need one more turn, Smile. So let's get rid of this bullshit, first of all.
Oh, I see what's happening here. So, if you're unfamiliar, the Farpa plan at this point is what we're gonna do is take advantage of the fact that Doug is following the prompt and playing a bad deck to take 5 turns to set up our combo.
I've gained life again. Can we mark that down?
Write it down.
Oh, you don't even know what this card does. Okay, cool, great.
Oh, what's he gonna do? You know?
Yeah,
you
what are you gonna make me pay some life points? You gonna bring my life point down?
Well, no,
yeah,
he's filling the prompt. He's losing life points.
Ooh, okay, that's good. Are you gaining
Look
life?
at that pain gain, buddy.
He's
And look at this.
paying
You're
gain.
dead, idiot.
Oh my god, dude. What the hell?
Here's the thing. I could kill you right here.
Kill him!
Wait.
Kill him!
Kill him!
But I
Please
wouldn't
kill
gain
him!
life. But the domain hasn't resolved
No,
yet.
please kill
Kill
him!
him! Kill him! You've gained enough! You've gained enough, Doug! Kill him!
They just want this over. Don't listen. Doug, why are you listening to them? They just wanted the game over.
What? Hey, I'm Meimi, and this is Hattie. If you want me to continue watching these videos, consider subscribing. Please and thank you. And now back to the video.
I've got some cool things to show off.
I also have some cool things to show off, so maybe you
happened
should
that
fucking
match?
shut your mouth. Oh my
Hey,
god!
I
Did I
didn't do
really
anything.
break?
What?
I didn't. This is spell our opponent activates first. Go play.
My hand is
Wait,
amazing,
everyone
so...
just
Gonna
shouted
do something,
down.
and I need
Kill
you
him
to be
now.
cool about it. Okay?
Excuse me?
I have no hand trap, so I'm very cool about it.
His
Go ahead.
entire
No.
move
I don't.
plan
That's
was
not what I mean.
Typhon,
That's not what I mean.
SP,
I understand
pass.
that you have no hand traps.
And
I'm
then
saying
you
I need you to be
gained
cool
eight-
about
you
the
gained
first
life points
play that I make.
because of
Okay? Because I know I'm
Farfus
gonna do
card.
it,
No?
and
Engraver.
someone in this chat is going to
He
immediately
gained
get
them
really
from someone
mad.
else's effects.
No, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Engraver.
Oh, Gage
Okay.
whipped out the Cosmo beat after.
I'm gonna normal summon Sunseed Genus Loci.
This was like, this is, you
And
know
then
what,
we're
this is
gonna
what
do
Doug
basic
said, though.
Rika,
Doug
so-
said, don't take the first
Okay,
or the
dude.
second, take the third. I thought of the stupid Sunseeds, too. I was like, it's so Go ahead. Play the game, have some fun.
Complaining about my cucumber horse, and here he is, normal summoning Loci. Yugi boomers in shambles.
I'm just saying, this was the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah.
But I
Some
did
of us- some of us-
take-
It was the
Let-
first thing
let
that
me-
came to
let me-
my
hold
mind.
on,
That's
hold
why
on.
I felt
Let
it
me-
was
let
kind
me
of
tell you
sus.
this, Gage.
If even
Some
I
of us
thought
aren't
of
as
it.
smart as you are.
Isn't it too
okay?
obvious?
So, it may have taken us a little more. Now watch this. Watch
Farfa
this.
is so
I'm gonna
real
take
for this.
damage, and then I'm gonna gain life. How's that, huh?
No way.
Oh,
It's
okay.
true.
Took damage,
Oh
gain
my
life.
god,
I'm
oh
already
my
beating
god, he took
Farfa.
damage.
Guy,
Oh
how do
my
you feel
god,
about
oh
this?
my
How do you feel
god,
about
quick.
this prompt, guy? Let us know.
Quick, he's gonna
Joseph,
gain
this is
life
soft.
points soon. Hello.
I agree.
How many
Okay, so-
times has he shown up with this deck? 3?
So I mean,
Me?
this is like,
This is my
this-
first time playing this deck, I
That
will
one's
say.
effect
like,
No, that's-
what's he gonna
increases
do? Is he
life
gonna end
points.
on Regulus, or are you gonna do something fun? Like,
Let's calm down, folks. Come on.
Life point gain.
Whoa,
Life point
life
gain.
point gain.
And I already
Whoa.
did.
Dare I say it? I don't want to piss anyone off. You have already gained more life than Nadir.
No one
No
get no
way.
what?
All right. Next up,
That's
I'm
like,
okay.
who cares?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
The judge does, because that was the challenge.
Oh, right. Oh, no. Oh, so what's that? So the prompt is important. So what you guys are saying is the
Prompt
prompt
guy,
is
prompt
actually
guy,
important,
prompt
and you
guy.
should
I
follow
followed the
to
prompt.
letter.
I don't know
Right?
what. I'm
Yeah,
not
so
complaining
following
about.
the prompt is important, right?
See, this is
We're
the
clear,
mean
right?
bone.
Wait a
of
second.
the
You're saying the
episode.
prompt is important
This is
in the
what we
prompt
wanted
show?
to hear.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because sometimes hasn't there been episodes
Can I
where
do my
say
combo?
I'm going to follow the prompt? Do your fucking combo.
Well,
Alright, I'm
okay, you
gonna
have to
activate-
admit though, just saying you're following the prompt doesn't make you following the prompt.
Doug, I have a combo. I didn't get to finish the combo, so
I'm
naturally I
saying-
didn't
no,
follow
no,
the prompt.
Nadir,
because
I'm
I
saying
didn't
this
get-
episode you're fine. I think your deck's fine this episode. You didn't gain any life. Those both can be true. They're not mutually exclusive.
I'll
Can be
activate.
true.
That's because
Aroma gardening.
Sorry, I
Listen,
have
Doug, you don't
have
go up to a master painter
an
and
accurate
then look
image
at their
to describe
incomplete
what's
work
happening right
after
now.
they've just drawn with pencil and sketched.
That's
what they're
literally
going
what
to
you're
do and say,
doing
well,
right now.
technically, you didn't use any paint. I didn't get there yet. I got interrupted. Some
Because
fucking
Aroma
idiot ran
Seraphine
into the room
Jasmine
and
is an
shit on
aroma
my
monster.
canvas.
I'll gain 1,000 life points.
No one cares.
And now that I've gained life points, my Jasmine will trigger.
bro, I'm gonna paint Farfa's face if he doesn't shut up, dude.
I'm gonna paint your
Wait,
ass.
whoa.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do one episode? Would you guys all put a bunch of temporary tattoos on your face just to film? I don't really have like a reason for that. I just think it'd be funny.
I would do it. Yeah. Did you guys ever do the fruit roll up tongue tattoos? Did you guys ever do that?
Yeah.
They already
dude.
moved on. They're
Hell
talking about
yeah.
tongue tattoos.
Alright,
Farfa's still
to
like,
beat this,
excuse me.
We are gonna grab this fucking UR that I had to craft.
And then like not acknowledge it either.
Aroma
Like, just play
Seraphine
the video.
Rosalina. So
Good
when
card,
this is
good
summoned,
card.
I can special summon a non-tuner aroma monster from my deck.
Do they have
Remember, this
temporary
locks you into
tattoos in
plants.
Europe? Is that a thing?
Don't
or
worry,
is that
that's
American?
fine. Aramage,
I like that he's like
Jasmine.
audibly saying this out loud. Tell me the truth, Joseph. Do you have a Tombox combo guide in your other monitor? Do you have
He's got-
Who
TMT
the
from
fuck
like
is that?
5 years
Oh,
ago?
a TMT I may have in my other monitor. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll trigger the.
He's got the,
Jasmine.
TMT, which you made, by the way. The replays were created by you, not your Discord, right? Just can you clarify? I just want to make sure. I'm just wondering.
What?
I know, I'm
Oh,
sure
why is he
you are.
getting strays out here?
What-
Also, he
what are you
doesn't
talking
need
about?
a guide. He's done this in 3 other episodes.
Okay, 2 things. One, Farfa is the only other person who has brought plant combo. I have not
Doug.
ever brought it. And 2, I don't play the TMT games. Who said I played the TMT
Doug.
games?
You're just lying. Like,
But I literally don't play
Wait,
the
what?
TMT games. What
At
are you
the
talking
start
about?
of Joseph's turn, you can
Didn't
hear
two of
him
you bring
listening
this
to
in
the
the
TMT
Petit
video.
Moth?
Oh
What?
my
They
god,
were.
all
I'm
of
not
you are
trying to
so
defend
fucking
Joseph.
annoying.
Does Farfa
Holy
know?
shit.
I'm not
What's
tr-
the plant one?
Has he done this
I'm not
before,
trying to be
and
Team
that's
Joseph,
why
but
he
I
clocked
played
him
Cucumber
so
Horse Turbo
well?
with this, and now
Combo
Joseph's
guide
playing
that
this.
he
That's it.
did.
There's no
Didn't
other
you play
3 times
tier
from-
with Cucumber Horse? No, you did play
Hey,
this.
look.
This motherfucker
Same
can't remember
wings.
what happened 5 minutes ago. He's trying to tell me about who's played what.
No, literally, that's literally me.
I am going to grab
me
Aroma
crying
Blend
while trying to
from
play
my
this
deck to my
loner
hand.
deck, being like,
Next, I will
guys,
activate the
guys,
effect
do I use Princess?
of
Do I use
Rika
Petal?
Princess. It's just Rika
Do I
Princess.
use-
You all know Rika Princess. She ain't nothing.
She's a negate.
No, she just is a negate, actually.
Yeah.
This
no.
card's insane if you have the field spell too, actually. That card, like, the amount of people that I've made people, like, angry with that.
I
card's
literally
crazy.
time out
Tribute
Which
for cost.
on this
which
deck
field spell?
because it was
The
so
Roma one?
complicated.
Rika one.
No,
Oh, the
not the
Rika
Aroma
one.
one.
I
the,
really can't
The Rika one that tributes your opponent's
Bash
cost.
Have you ever
anyone
dealt
for
with the
looking
Rika
at a
one? It's
combo,
so
but at the
annoying.
same time.
The Prank Kid YCS.
All right, here's the guy.
yeah,
At the
this
same
is-
when it
time,
comes to
should you
taking
be
life
doing
points and
that
gaining life
here?
points, this is the guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Mudon.
This is like a technically you've met the
Oh.
challenge type of situation.
Yeah, it's like what deck gains and loses life? Aroma. Okay, so we're just gonna play Aroma for an
Yeah!
episode? Is that
my
really
God.
it? Like
What deck
please,
gains
like-
and loses
That's
life?
what I
punk? So we're just
said.
gonna-
It's literally.
No, but
yeah.
no, I had a combo in my. Did you not see the trap card?
You don't know. You don't know if I have a combo
No,
yet.
I did see the combo. Like
Okay, that's why I'm
I thought
reserving my
I saw
judgment.
it was kind of cool. Yeah, I saw it.
You don't know if I have a combo.
Wait, I got another one.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't.
If there was a
Bag of
TCG version
Aroma
of this,
Blend.
do you guys think that Joseph would just play like Malice? It pays life, you know?
You have
That's the
so much
people in my chat
GWC.
said.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I didn't think about that. That's a really good
I
idea.
haven't
Yeah,
read a
yeah,
Malice
yeah.
card, but I trust them.
Just play Malice
just
next.
go and DV into this MVT.
I got
you know?
another one.
Where are you going with this? Are you gonna make like an 8?
Isn't that crazy though? Is this like caveman thing? Like I literally have not read a single Malice card. I don't know what any of them do.
I don't know what they do either, Doug. You're not the only one.
I think they get banished
checked
and then
out.
summon themselves. Like I've read the Ryziel cards, but not that one.
Nah, I'm at the point where unless like they get put in the master roll, I just don't know what the card does. It doesn't exist to me.
I have a playset of March Hare next to me that I bought, and I don't think I actually could tell you what the card does off by heart.
They're cute.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. Okay,
You don't have to worry about it. Malice
Yeah, the new
cute.
Malice monster. Like I have half a core is with a friend
March
who's
Hare cute.
waiting to give it to me, and the new cards are with
You
me
want-
that
you
I
want
got
for Doug and
from my
Gage?
sponsor that I just haven't.
What do you guys
sleeved up.
suggest?
Okay, I just asked my sister for confirmation. She's like 22 or something, and
Wait,
she
I
says
got one, I
when
got
growing
one.
up she learned cursive like as a standard. Like that's how you just learn to write.
Yeah, I feel like that's still the age range that you would learn it. I'm saying now they don't teach it anymore. Like if
You guys
you
know
were
how to write a check?
5 years old, I know theoretically you're 5 years old, Farfa, but if you actually were 5 years
Theoretically.
old, you would not be learning cursive in
Well,
university.
goo goo gaga, come and wipe my ass.
If I'm wiping that.
I love it when silly men get mad about card games. This is literally so funny. Yeah, so this is what's happening. I'm just here. He's just literally just here. Everyone else is just like, so yeah, so like, do you remember when like we were taught to write cursive in school? Wait, I got this one. What do you think? Is this one more Doug or Gage? What do you think? It's Doug? Okay. There's not that much room next to Doug. What do you think? Over here? This is why there's no chat function in Master Duel. This is why they have to call each other to insult each other directly. Okay, what for Gage? What do you guys think for Gage? I feel like something... Oh, wait, guys. What do you think about this one? He's literally just there. He's just there. He's just... Actually, I'm just following the prompt. I don't know what you're mad about. I know. Hey, don't say that about that cat.
It up.
All right, you did select the right one.
Oh, you're waiting for
That's
me to fuck up?
perfect.
That's what you're saying?
I was waiting for you to put the
See?
one. I've
He's
done
just
that
there.
a couple
He's just
times.
there. He's like, yeah, I'm just doing my combo.
Of course.
This is
I don't know
it.
I don't know why you're mad at me.
okay.
This is just how you play the game.
It's just
Okay, aroma blend. Calm.
No, he's still. I mean, he's
Jesus.
still cooking. It's all right.
God, you are
Like,
annoying.
we can say that, and like, yeah, it's just part of the design of these cards, but like, they do pay and gain. He's paid and gained multiple times. I don't know.
This deck, this
Like, yeah,
match
it's not
is
necessarily like
actually.
the combo itself. I don't think this is
the
always
card
about
says
coming
to
up with a
gain,
like,
and
I
the
know
card
that-
says
okay,
to
maybe
lose
I'm defending
HP,
myself
and
here,
they
but, like,
did
with the
it.
vampire stuff, it's not like I'm coming up with a combo. It's just
Yeah,
that
you're just
like
playing
domain.
back-
Because
Like,
I'm
sucked
because I'm
vampires.
1800 higher than you, Gage. I do get to Miracle Fusion here.
Joseph
What
higher
the
than
fuck?
me. Unlikely.
Plant fusion?
Yeah.
I completely disagree with that concept, Doug. I think, like, following the prompt to a technical T.
I can't believe you are saying this
see
right
this
now, by the way.
technical-
I
Well,
can't
no,
believe
you're
you
not-
are
Technically,
doing
Find a deck
technically.
that meets the prompt. It's not always about a combo that eventually gets to the prompt.
You
My
have
deck
to do
is just
something
filled with
cool.
cards that pay and gain, you know?
You
I
have
don't
to
know
do
what the-
something interesting. You've done this before. You told a story, like in Japan, for example. That's cool, all right?
My deck's really cool. I'm gonna win
Gage,
that.
show me what you got.
Okay, dude, you want to know the funny thing is, like, as good as this board appears
makes
to
this
be,
so much
I know there's not a
better.
lot of disruption, but there's some. I actually think I can like beat
Doug's
it
favorite
and still
animal is
pull
a
off what I want
seal?
to. So
Does he
Wow.
give
I just
seal
gotta take care of
energy?
it.
Wow. Great episode of MasterChef. Yeah, no, we're just watching a game of Ranked.
I'm gonna start with the
You see a
OG.
lot
We're
of
just
Funk
watching
versus Rika
an
in
episode
Ranked?
of Ranked. This is
Apparently.
true.
I'm sure Jess
that's
does.
Okay, that's all right.
Well, okay,
Love
she's gonna.
seeing
There's
Punk
always
deck
gonna be
go
a
against
Rika
Aroma
opponent,
Seraphy
Rika
in
opponent
Ranked.
gonna be playing.
Is
Good
the,
match.
Is the Sun Avalon Dryas still limited in the TCG?
Yeah. Oh, no.
must feel
Healer
powerful.
is. Isn't that
Healer's
funny?
band or something, or?
Healer is at
Healer?
1.
Okay, genuine
that
question,
one?
Joseph. What is your deck? It technically fulfills the prompt because of the sowing, and then it's just plant link.
Wait, hold on.
Alright,
You're.
I'm
telling
just curious. Yes or no?
Do you want me to
Wait.
actually answer that, or do you want to be like an asshole?
Wait, hold on.
for the
You're
video?
telling
Is that
me
what
in
you're
the
doing?
Oh, they
episode where the
switched.
prompt was to pay and gain, Joseph took a deck that paid and gained.
Yeah, see,
No,
I guess
what?
I'll explain it right here for the dum dum.
But he's missing
Bangalore
50% of the ingredient, which is
and
entertainment.
Dried Winds set up a loop
Uh-huh.
that allows me to continuously pay life points, where I can cheat them back with the Magnolia, the Gardening, and the Aroma Seraphy cards in the graveyard. That's the deck. Yeah, I mean, like, it's two archetypes that are really good at facilitating that style of play. I am not making Cucumber Horse, but I think it's cool.
That's why your deck sucks. It's missing Cucumber Horse.
All right.
Yeah.
One of the best ways to pay life points was actually these Millennium cards.
It's kind of sick.
Did you guys ever see
Actually-
why? Can somebody
should use
explain to me why
Millennium
these never
card.
saw play in TCG? Is it because the life point paying was just too bad for
Yeah,
time limit?
I
No, no,
actually,
no, no.
I actually can. Two things.
They have
One, they
open
did.
plates.
Hoban almost made it to Worlds playing this in the points playoff, the WCQ where they were legal. It has to do with the legality of exactly Beatrice.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
There wasn't a lot of crossover time where these were legal, Beatrice was available, and there wasn't a better way to get to her, if that makes sense.
It's just one of those hindsight things, because despite Beatrice being banned, this is still like the top tier engine in
They're
Master
kind
Duel.
of like.
Well, the reason that they're a top tier
monster.
engine in Master Duel is because they facilitate a second thing the deck can do, which is Doomed Dragon. And that card wasn't legal at the time that it was playable
they
in
were
the
just-
TCG.
Wow, now he's being
I
a
mean,
nerd.
I learned recently, dude, that's a really big deal. That Doom Dragon card, like, is
Doom Dragon
good
is
going
not
first
a joke,
and second.
no.
That card
What's
fucks,
Doom
dude.
Dragon?
All right, I'm
And
using
a
the
lot of
Wedgie
times,
Temple.
like,
You can make
you
Zombie Vampire
open
without
the,
Doom Dragon, though. Whoa! Scalesy Almond.
Ilziamen. Wow. There
You could make Doom Dragon here, is the point.
That's what I'm going to do, if you allow me.
Do you know what my biggest
It's never been
issue
full
with this
powered
deck,
like in
or this
Master
engine
Duel?
was, Gage?
What's
I
that?
figured that the Millenniums would pay 6k, and I just wouldn't have enough for the punks.
Oh,
Someone's
I-
still
it
using
pays
2
4,
spell
and that's
monsters.
actually part of the reason I wanted to play it, is because
Oh.
the punks don't go
Sneak
below
Eye you can
4,000.
make by
I'll go to like
fusing
maybe
2
600
monsters
life
in the
or
back
something.
row.
So really, really low.
Oh.
That was like the whole gimmick.
That's
All right,
just so
I'm gonna
free.
make my Doomy Woomy Dragon.
You are playing it.
That's easier
Okay.
than Centurion.
And then, very cool, I get to already remove one of your things here. I'm going to remove the Rika card.
I think she has done what she needs to.
Nothing. She hasn't been activated.
Touch the pedal here.
Nothing.
I guess I'm going to eat the Doomed Dragon.
What do you think Doom Dragon tastes like?
Like his cock? Like what do you
Raspberry.
mean?
I imagine
No,
like the
like
little eye
eating
thing.
him.
I think the little eye thing. It probably tastes like a gusher. Like I imagine it like, just explodes and it's juicy.
Well, it's
yeah.
Poplar's
Wild
fetus in there.
statement.
What?
It is. That's where Poplar is. In a fetal form.
It is in his like head.
I was like, I
This guy
don't
has
know. He
lot
looks like
of
a
things inside
giant.
him. Like are those like
You
people?
think about cooking his tail or
that's a good
something,
question.
don't you?
It's like a
there's
turtle.
Why
Like it.
someone else
Alright,
said
the sins of the
I?
sinful spoil inside of it.
Where
Best
do you
new card in the
start
deck, Rising
eating an
Rising.
like
Good
I don't know, a
question.
fish?
Got a lot of
What am I
sins
doing
inside
here?
of
Eat
it.
his
Add your hand to
eyes?
I'd
special
say a lot of
summon
sins in there.
monk
Are the
monster
9
from your
circles of
deck
hell?
or
Is this a
grave.
BA reference?
Is there
Sure.
only 3,000 sins in the world?
Okay, so you
Rising
go
scale.
for her.
I mean,
I'd
honestly, when you
probably-
think about it like that, like, you know, most sins can be summed up
I
within
see.
like 10.
You moved the
There's
teardrop
only
back, not
3,000
because you were
sins,
scared of the
and
teardrop,
yet
but
these
because it
people
turns off the
are
queen.
doing
Yep.
like
That's what I did. The
Oh, dude,
princess.
you're lucky.
2,900 of them in a single
I know you need a
episode.
Rika monster
I'm
on the field
chilling.
to
I'm
use it.
chilling.
All right.
Wrath,
with this, I'm going to
Greed,
summon
Envy.
Xiaomin.
So my life points are
Gluttony,
astronomically higher than
sloth.
yours. So I get to activate the good effect of Dried Winds. So I'm gonna pay 6,400 life points.
What?
Yeah. I'm going way low, baby. And then I'm going to destroy your Xiamen. I'm going to destroy your Rising Star.
You eat
I'm going to
cow
destroy your
eyeballs. Ugh.
And then
the-
Would you eat snake
I'm
eyes
going to
though?
activate Aromaseraphy Angelica, which allows me to target Aromaseraphy Jasmine and gain some life. That'll trigger the other Dried Winds effect to wipe your last remaining monster.
Just a guy showing up with a deck that pays and gains in a show that's about paying and
Oh,
gaining.
wait, we're still
Standard.
going, baby. We're
It's
still
ranked.
going.
Heck yeah.
The problem is, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't Bengalser me. Don't Bengalser
But I
me.
can't bangle. You must think I was fucking born yesterday.
Don't
If I
Bengalser me.
bangle answer you, it goes back to your hand, and then you summon it with the field spell. Am I right?
No.
He's already used the field spell.
No.
Banish
No.
the card.
No.
He did
no.
not use the field spell. He used Noah Punk Rising Scale to summon
Fuck, we
itself.
couldn't bait him.
I think he could still do it. I mean, Xiamen is a lot.
How am I gonna get this Rising Carp to resolve? That's the real fucking question.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, because that shit is going back to your hand. I'll tell you that.
If I
No
do
negate
that, I can,
gentleman
like, combo,
agreement
I can still do this
died
combo.
long
What does
ago.
Bengalser read here?
No, maybe Nadir's deck, like at least we saw cards that gained life points.
I have
It's gonna
those.
gain life.
I have those. I just
Don't
have
If
to.
they just got them, I just put up a combo.
Yeah, I
You
just
can't
I
get
have
to
to.
them.
I have to get to them. I'm
Personally, I don't
really
see what the
close.
problem is playing through a bounce, tribute, and a board wipe
four.
for 6,000.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I mean it's a great deck to bring to a for fun show, displaying dumb combos, right? Like
For
that's
fun show.
What was your
Asshole
turn
with,
one board against me?
Amazing Dragon
You bounced all my
bounce
cards
3
and
pass.
ended on.
bounce. What cards did I bounce? I didn't do anything to your board.
What's that punk dragon doing? What did he do to my board? I think I remember something.
Okay, come on.
It's gaslighting himself.
I punched a cat with a muscle medic. Come on.
It's true.
That's how it's a metaphor for American healthcare. Okay.
Who the
Punching
hell is
not
cats with
bad
a
deck, it's just
muscle medic?
Fully optimized,
Oh, this is
constructed arrow mage deck.
interesting. Why did you do this? Pep doesn't work.
I know
You
people
need
talk
another
about the
extender.
ই button showing normals.
None of
Which
them are
icon is
gentlemen,
it?
so
Is it
the
the one that,
agreement
like,
isn't
looks like a
real.
summon and says 1? Does that mean there's 1 normal left?
At what
Or-
point does he
Yeah,
just
it's the middle mouse
summon
button
Pep
under
and
the
give up?
stats.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just Pep here, bud. Like, you ruined my entire actual combo that I was able to go through.
No, it's,
Yeah.
don't feel bad,
I'm
Gage.
thrilled to hear
Yeah.
that.
The show
Yeah.
where we said no disruptions, bro showed up with 5 of them in one turn.
No one
Okay,
said
the,
that,
the
and you were also
goalposts keep
playing
getting
them,
moved
so...
here. The
I
goalposts
didn't
keep getting
disrupt.
moved.
I went second. What do you mean?
Farfa has
Yeah,
a
man.
different idea
Oh,
of
I
the
didn't say you
rules. There was an
disrupted. I'm saying every
agreement,
episode it
an
seems like
invisible
someone
contract in his
There's no
There's no
mind
rules in this year.
that was shaked upon that none of the others
I mean,
agreed
cheating
to.
right now.
I think I just go
They
battle
were like,
phase and,
haha,
I don't think I
yeah.
kill you, but I think
And
I go battle
proceeded
phase here.
to
I can't summon
ignore
anything. They'll just bounce
And
it.
forget.
Or is it a special summoned? Target one effect. Summon
It really
more.
is
Honestly,
just summon Pep.
Like, I'm glad that I at
and
least
turn,
brought what is
well,
somewhat
battle
of a competent
turn
deck because
gain
I expected us
attack.
to play like garbage. Like I'm talking like soul absorption,
Like my deck?
ancient leave, like dumb stuff. I mean, your deck like does things. It's like
I was
So,
gonna play
you want
Necroface and
me
Gold Sark, but I learned those
to
cards are a hit. Necroface is
Bounce this with
semi-limited. in this
Bangle
game.
Lancer. Return
Doug,
it to
really?
the
This-
hand.
the semi limit is what got you.
Yeah, because otherwise you can go, Gold Sark for Necroface for Necroface for Necroface, but I'm not sure why they're semi-limited. Someone said it's for like an FTK.
All right.
Woo!
I don't even think I attack.
Pep
Because you get to
effect.
summon an aroma.
No, come on.
All right, go ahead.
Bottom.
Oh, you just tribute it.
Yeah.
This is like super over. Yeah, this is super over.
While your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, I'm at 44. Perfect. I'm gonna go slightly below you here.
Oh.
By activating the effect of Aroma Seraphim Magnolia, taking 2, and then banishing your card while I'm at a lower life total. That's the up-down,
Yeah.
by the way, for those of you counting at home. That's the up-down.
Do you want to
Pep
show
is so
anything else
easily
fun off?
destroyed.
There you go. I was gonna
I
say,
got another
have fun.
duel.
What's my
I finished her.
vampires? How am I gonna beat this?
All right, all right. That's fine. That's fine. I'll get a cool game in versus Doug, and surely Doug's vampire deck will not be able to put up any negates.
If only there was something we could do
Well,
to
I believe
fight
Doug won,
against
right,
your
Gage?
friggin'
Oh, Doug
full
won?
power.
Like I can't like
Meta,
do my combo
Aroma
because you're
Seraphim
just gonna
deck.
break my board. So I don't really know what
right.
to do.
I mean, I'm gonna spend my time rather than
We
just
just
trying
have
to kill
to
you.
ignore
I'm
the
gonna,
Oh my
prompt
I'm gonna
god,
my
this
combo.
is so
Play
annoying.
another
I actually have
meta
the
deck.
combo as well, but I'm not gonna live. That's the problem.
The key element of fascism is making it appear the entire world is organized against your group, when
I
in
am
fact you are the most advantageous and powerful position in society.
You don't understand how
Alpha's
oppressed I
constructed
am right
punk deck
now.
is a textbook example of this phenomenon.
You don't understand how oppressed I am right now.
Not as oppressed as you're gonna be, I'll tell you that. You have the combo, do the combo.
Yeah, but like I
We're
need to.
talking all this good shit about how my deck was poo-poo pee-pee and you have a big combo. You can't wait to show off.
Yeah, your cock's really nice. I know. All right, here we go. Let's.
It's okay,
cycle
it doesn't
through some
matter
more
anyway.
idiots.
The points are made up and the judge is already
Bada
paid.
bing, bada boom.
When your
He's already
guys'
been
family or, like
bribed.
random people tell, like friends or whatever, say like sometimes they occasionally drop in on the channel. Do you have like this pit in your stomach, hoping that they never
Yes.
make it to the duel section of any of these videos? Because like,
I always am like, well, the problem is none of my videos are normal at any point. It's like people are like, oh, I watched
Sure.
your most recent video, and I'm like, the 10-minute testing where I say I'm gonna kill the.
I hope
I
you get
just want you
arrested
to
for
know
that.
that I don't really have those beliefs. It's for the video.
I hope you get arrested.
Hey,
my mom said she watched the video on Gage's channel where we all watched our old deck profiles, and she got a laugh out of it.
Oh,
I was
that's
like-
cute. My
I was
dad
trying to
said
think,
he-
like,
That was a
what
sweet
did we,
video.
what did we say in that video?
My
It's
dad's a
a good
sweetheart. He
thing
said he
my
always used to watch my
parents
videos
don't
even though I didn't know what I was talking
they
about.
don't really
No,
understand
like my in-laws say that, and it's just a nice vote of confidence, or like that they believe in these
I
weird
stand
jobs we
behind
do.
all of
but
my
also,
statements.
please don't. 'cause
Please
It's
don't.
Yeah, no.
cowardly to walk them
like
back.
I really appreciate you. Be cool. They used to do it for I know my parents used to watch all my 10-minute testings
Would
when
you
that was
let
all
Joseph
I did.
bribe you
I
if
was
you
like,
were
wow,
a
they really don't know
judge?
what's going on. But they
What
were like,
could
we
he
just like
offer
hearing your
me?
voice, and I was like, that is
yeah,
so
no, they
sweet.
like I think parents like seeing
Because
their
if
kids
I take his hand,
trying at
I
something.
earn
you
far
know,
for
and seeing them be
undying
successful.
ire for me, right?
Oh
Which
my
was
God,
more
this
annoying?
is insane.
I can't
What the
tell.
if I get one turn, I'm gonna do the funny.
Still need a turn
Joseph's
to do
fans
it.
Like,
hating me
promise I
or
will not kill you if
Farfa's
you want the
fans
turn.
hating
I promise I
me?
won't kill you.
I promise, yeah.
Like I'll give you a homie
The
turn.
power
I'll
of
give you
8
a-
homie turns. We're gonna get to see this combo.
I just want to show off my
Super
combo
cool
because
thing.
I'm actually really proud of it. It's just I gotta show it off.
Use the
I
field
know this would never
here.
happen, but I think the Sky Striker and like the Fiendsmith mates, I think they should upgrade when you like summon the card that they upgrade into. Like if
I
you
feel
summon
like-
Desiree.
Yeah.
I
Well,
realize
think
that
it's already,
like
I think it's
that doesn't
I would
work.
have to very
like Desiree
cleverly
happens when you
play
go
both
from the extract, right? And then like
right, and that makes
think
sense.
the-
Like
the-
I'm not
the
saying that
Ray-
doesn't make
Rays
sense.
and then
when you-
choose
when you
some
do battle phase, right?
arbitrary
Ray-
reason
Yeah,
why one of them
even though
wins.
it's not Hayate.
Talk a lot of
I
reason,
assumed that
like
I think it
reasonable,
would be
logical
nicer if the-
statements behind
the
my
expensive
thought
mates did
process,
it
and
when
then
you
be like,
summoned one of
"But
the
this
key
person
cards that
played
you
the cutest
designate
card,
in your like
and
deck profile.
Do you know
my
what you're
prompt
doing?
was
Yeah.
to be cute."
Yeah.
So
Like I have to make like a
Judge's
real
call.
board
I
to
like
like
this
stop
one
you
more.
so I can do my combo
Just
because
'cause.
I can do the combo next
Case
turn, but I
closed.
need to actually stop you from
Teehee,
playing
I'm just a girl.
annoyingly.
You
I
can't
know.
be mad at me.
Wait, so the first turn board is a bunch of negates. You just have to.
No,
Like I
it
said
normally
before,
isn't,
if
but
I were to
because you
choose a
guys are
prompt,
doing
I
like
would choose,
actual
like,
real plays, I do
play
have
the
to set up
cutest
disruption so I can get to my turn.
Tell me
three.
how
Deck
Gage's
ever.
deck is different.
My
from you guys
favorite
are
animals
literally
together.
playing a mirror
group
match.
when you're in the most advantageous and
must be
powerful position in
friends.
society.
What the fuck is this? How did
They
you just
must
summon this?
not be hurt.
Fucker,
They're
it's a Zodiac.
cuties
It's
It's
together.
pretty good,
Can you tell me if you play the
Protect
second
them.
Amazing Dragon and I actually have to worry about the
Just
disruption
pick
on this
Doug as
Shirku's
first
side?
regardless.
yeah. Easy.
Bro, look at this fucking
But
board.
I already
Oh my
decided
God.
before I even watched
Oh,
any of your
muscle medic, yep.
matches who was
Yeah.
I
gonna
can't
win.
believe you
So,
spent 30 minutes crying about what I was
You
doing.
suck.
This is unbelievable.
you were never
Oh,
gonna
no,
win.
Joseph, it's just because he's playing
Zero
against
sum
someone
game.
also playing his deck. What do you not understand?
All
Oh,
of them
of
show
course,
up with
of course.
Melfi
You
sprites.
know what's like really funny, Gage?
See,
I
I
don't
would
have a
have to
second
be
Amazing
like-
Dragon.
Melfi's afraid
I mean,
of
at least that's one
sprites.
disruption I don't have to beat.
You have to play
So I
Melfi with
actually have
not
to like
sprites.
set up a different disruption now because I forgot.
Sorry, what?
Melfi is trying to get
Oh,
out
I
there in
mean
the
masquerade.
world and
Because I forgot I didn't have the second.
fraternize with
well,
other
language.
animals.
All right,
and
I know you're
other
probably
cute
not gonna do it, but I would really, really
creatures
love
and
if you let
stuff.
me just play because I have like a
Melfi
really cool
wants
combo I'd like to show.
to make
but
more
I
friends
Promise you mine is cooler.
and invite them to their forest.
Oh,
So you
little
can't
dick
just use
measuring.
sprites.
Okay.
Find some other
All right,
way.
big send Genji.
Bro hit the
You are
pen
all disqualified.
Jin, now he's
You
walking
put
with the
my
Millennium or some
most
shit like that. I don't
hated
know.
card in here. You put Kashira. You are disqualified on
That's
site.
fire.
I don't think I.
Please
I think I had a
take your
bunch of them in
deck
rotation
and
and I
leave
posted
the
one and it didn't
premises.
do good, so I don't know.
Oh man,
I think it wasn't
Mr.
obvious enough.
Zeus
I think
is
I
a
could. I
friend
think
of
I had
the
to like
forest.
Photoshop.
True. Find
picture.
some
But I just
ways
saw
so
this-
Melfi
tweet
can
that was like a
pilot
list of people
Zeus.
making those pen jokes. And I
Because
was like,
Zeus is there. He
You
is like
should,
the friendly
you should
giant.
kill
You know,
your
the Iron
deleted tweets
Giant.
guy. They're
He's
letting a lot of
protecting the
bangers fall
forest.
into-
He's
to
watching
nothing.
over them.
SP.
Okay, yep.
I don't
And
want you to
Ravi
get
has
to
had
the
enough.
Millennium Engine. Get out of here. What the?
Seeing forest
Lone
being
fire.
cut down.
More
You know,
likely.
Gage, you need some lone fire advice. I can probably help you out.
I
Got
mean, we
called
got
by the grave.
A Romy.
You can punk this
Little-
too. You can jam it.
You've used your normal fucking E-Telly is like kind of full combo. Yeah.
Of
Tier
course
lemons
you
is bad, but I
fucking
really
get
don't
this
see how they would
resolve.
throw tier lemons
my
into
lord, bro.
another
Yeah,
deck.
man,
I feel like
why-
tier
why
lemons
are
is
you
usually its
playing
own
good?
thing.
Well, I
playing
mean,
good.
Stop playing good!
Wait, I thought this was a
How
for
dare
fun
you?
series that didn't have interactions.
I like
Did-
actually
did
just
I miss
can't
that?
show anything that I
Yeah, we
built
said
today.
no
Like I've got
disruptions.
I can't show anything because you ended on SP
That's
multiple.
okay. You're gonna see my funny combo next turn.
Yeah, that's who I wanted to
can't
see.
play
I
my
wanted to see
cards.
you try to put together this
Mine
muscle
will
medic
still
thing
happen.
for 50 fucking
I
minutes, bro.
swear
That's
I
exactly
have a
what I
really
wanted to
good
see.
deck. I
You spent an
swear,
hour
I
and a
just
half
can't show
to summon
you. You
muscle
just-
medic and do the worst
just have
combo
to
I've ever seen in my
believe me.
Why
life.
is he so mad?
Because I didn't get to do anything
do you
today,
mean?
and I
All
actually
you did was
cooked.
complain and
I
that's
was really happy with my deck, and I can't do
Okay, maybe he'll negate
anything.
this one. Maybe he'll negate this one.
Shut up with constructed fucking Aramid. Shut up. I will not hear from him.
Aren't you kidding me? I
Your
know
opinion
you're
is
not sitting on
discarded.
3 negates and an SP complaining about constructed damage.
I have to play against constructed, so I have to play at a constructed level. Otherwise, I
You
would play at a
forced me to
4-1
break
level.
the prompt. You forced me to heal 0 damage over
Literally
2
did.
games.
I had to use 10% of my power to bring out my combo. But because
10%.
Gabe's playing a real deck that actually plays
It's
through the
your
system, I have
fault
used
that I'm
my-
cheating.
I'm not cheating! You're cheating! You have 5 negates!
0 negates.
You act.
Yeah, I'm
If
not
you
gonna be able to
didn't
do
play
this. Just
so
go ahead.
meta, I wouldn't have to try
please.
so hard.
Let me tell you
making
this,
my
Farfetch.
deck
This isn't the
stronger.
funniest shit I've ever seen.
I'm about
It's
to say this
over.
has
so
to be the
good.
best
It's
thing
so
I've ever
good.
seen.
Fuck. Like, what are these stupid special aroma from your deck?
Can you please make a correct play and just negate this? Can you make
fuck up.
one correct play with this deck before I actually like fucking get angry? Like
Hey,
please
Farfetch,
negate
you've
this.
seen so much constructed Aramage. You should know where this is going.
No, I'm not at your plat rank, okay? I play at the good levels, okay?
I know that ain't true.
Ooh, non-tuner, aroma.
He's reading all the aromas. He's on
Stop
the
stream
read.
sniping.
Do you
What
need
the-
some
fuck off.
backseating?
Stop stream
Do
sniping.
you need
Hold on,
us to
Almost
teach
right
you how to
now.
play our arrow mage?
He's like,
It's
"Oh,
okay.
YouTubers
It's
that are
okay to
also,
admit
like,
it's
white
Guys, I'm
hard.
not
therapists,
scooping. I'm
I
gonna.
think
It is hard,
Fuck,
isn't it?
alright.
Rico's really hard.
Remember, it's 5
The plans are very hard.
He's so
It's hard to figure out what to negate.
Okay, dude.
I'm playing left. It doesn't
Oh,
matter because
ooh.
I needed you to negate that to at least have a chance. All right, well you got it.
Oh, because you're locked in the plans.
No! What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Wait, what
Why
did
would
he-
you? Are you
did
actually
he
trolling?
surrender?
So
Hey, I
have
distinctly remember this happening with Doug a couple episodes ago. I don't know, man. I don't think.
your shit up.
Yeah.
your
Complain
shit
some
up
more.
with him.
Missile muscle medic, dude. All right, whatever, dude. What are you gonna?
What the fuck?
You get to show my combo. You don't get to show
That's
yours.
actually not
Fuck you,
cool.
bro.
I stopped your combo. You stopped my combo by leaving. That's not the same thing. You don't get to just go away. You don't get to just stand up.
Think of it as a negate, buddy. Think of it as a negate.
I can't have
Listen, I was going to summon
You
Pep,
can't
making
have
giant
fun
life point
either.
deficit. Pep was going to be like 10,000 attack. I was going to
dropped
attack
my
with muscle
ice
medic,
cream.
activate
I'm going to
guidance
knock
armor,
yours off the
swap the
table
medic
too.
to attack my own Pep, use rainbow
Can you
life.
do that? Are
Gain
you
do that?
the 10th Yes, you can do that.
Can guidance?
I tested it. I did it in solo mode. Maybe you would have
Wait,
seen it
it's
if
not
you
like
didn't
Partition
fucking
of Darkness?
scoop.
Wait, what does that card say? The trap. I'm very
It
confused.
works. I tested it in solo mode.
I know it works. I want to know what it says because I've never read that card.
Well, Gage, why don't you tell him what it would have said? Because it's on the field right now. Can I flip it? Oh, wait, no. You laugh.
Too bad, bro. Too bad. Too bad. I didn't get the show. Oh, man.
Doug, I think this is going to be a good one.
All right, pay life points.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh
my
my god. How did they even continue
Okay,
after that? I would have bowled too. I would have bowled on either side.
Were you going to gain those life points?
Dude, you
back,
know what
or
happened?
You're just going down.
Well, you know, you can gain them back hypothetically.
What
but you made me
happened
bricks.
Is essentially
just a nice little
Gage
game with
said,
my
I don't want to
friends.
play this anymore.
Totally
and
fucked up that you're
knocked
playing Constructed Vampire, by the
the
way.
board game on the ground.
This is why I hate Doug.
Every week he goes in with
Monopoly
constructed
Is in
vampire.
pieces on
Constructed
the
vampire.
floor. You say you're not allowed to cross the finish
I just want you
line.
guys to know, don't consider me your friend. I'm just the guy you work with, all right? I'm the guy by the water. Fuck all of you. Like, I'm so fucking pissed off.
He got
Like,
coworkers
you don't get
on.
to end on Typhon and complain at me. You don't get to end on 5 fucking disruptions
Nadir,
and say you cooked.
I think, not to like encourage you to do this, I think you are the only person that has not done the scoop before the opponent does the play.
Great strategy, though. That's really cool. Fantastic.
You scoop before you see anything. What do you say? I got 4 fruit cards face down.
The flashback.
Dude,
The
you're so whiny.
flashback.
You go first, and you're gonna summon like 30 cards and be like, "This is really cool."
Never done it.
Because
Never
you
done
did
it.
it in the runic
I have a
episode.
There's just
vested
no
interest
evidence
in this
that could
series. I've never done it.
possibly
You did it in the runic
point to
episode.
the contrary. I don't know.
I can't
I did
believe
do
you
it.
did
Sorry, the
that.
runic episode. I'm saying that
They're
the
uninvited
Earthbound
from
episode is what I mean to
their
say. You
slumber
made it a
parties.
runic episode.
Oh, it's so over.
That game.
Anyway,
Did you
pay
notice
life
that you
points
said
again.
Runic
Oh, you're gonna
Two
die.
Ascended of Thunder.
Well,
Doug,
I
did you notice
think
that
I
you
heard
said
in the
Runic
thing that you're supposed to
episodes
pay
and he
life.
didn't correct you?
Ah, man. All my cards suck. Okay, yeah, I think you can just go ahead. What does this do?
MBT talks shit all episode to play the most standard fucking obvious pile of cards the prompt has ever facilitated in an optimal deck list. Gage talks up his creative combo way, and Gage
What's the
scoops after
problem?
saying he'd give us the
Sorry, I didn't just scoop the game and lose. Yeah, okay, the thing about the Typhon and the SP complaining that pisses me off is that, like, those cards didn't even do anything. I didn't activate SP. Typhon didn't negate anything. I didn't win using those cards.
And negated
Like, what's
by
the problem?
Heavenly Dragon. by the way. I couldn't
There's
use
got to
Heavenly
be a
Dragon, so that's
reason
lie.
why Farfa didn't win. It can't be his fault. There's got to be
Oh,
another
it
reason.
never is.
Oh my
It's
God.
always
Don't
the
it-
judges. The judges was
Never
a VTuber this
Farfa's
week.
fault.
No, no,
Exactly,
I'm not
yeah.
blaming the judges. I'm blaming you. You fucker, you.
All right.
I'm not
Small World.
blaming
You know
the
how many
judges.
people in my
Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you, Doug. I
Farfa
don't know the reason.
2025.
You owe me 200 viewers. I have literally dropped like 200 people watching the stream because
Good,
You, just
you
quit.
should
It can't
drop
be
more.
because you're crashing out.
No, it's
I guess
not
we
There's
have
no
a
way
crash
he's
for it.
dropping
I need
viewers
to
because
spell
of the
check
crash
for
out. Please, everybody is
please.
coming here for the
But do you need
crash
the
out. This
monster
is the
result? 'Cause that's
main
actually what it does.
entertainment.
No, don't. That's like a
What?
bait.
I gain life points if I activate this. Look it.
So con-
I gain.
so
Wait, why didn't I
concerned
gain
about-
life points?
Because it's zero
It's
attack.
a 0.
I just saw.
Well, okay, hypothetically, I
Man
gained
did-
0 life points.
Man did not.
Hey, Rick is blaming.
I gained
Holy
0
crap, guys, I
life
just saw I got
points.
200
Man
more
did
viewers.
not read the cards.
Oh my God! Welcome all new
Even
viewers.
I know how
Happy
that
to have
card
you here.
works.
I'm gonna grab Princess. This is kind of tough.
Can I just leave this?
Crazy.
Can I just host Gage and leave?
I hate to do this, Doug. I think you might not be in a terrible position here.
Guys, I
This is
negated
peak.
it because I needed to negate it. The life points was just a funny, awesome. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Yeah, it was just in the game.
This
That was my
series is so
plan all
dog
along.
shit.
The life point part was just part of the card. It was conditional, and I didn't need that condition.
You know what's actually crazy is that I kind of
Unfortunately,
need
Doug
to
has
be at
never
lower
read a
life points than you, but you went down to 4 life points.
I did the
People
prompt
went to
and then
Gage's
gained
stream
life.
from
I haven't
Farfa?
seen the game yet, buddy. I'll tell you that.
Can you destroy the Ascendant of Thunder, please, so I can gain more
New
life?
prompt guy just dropped. New
I
prompt.
think it's like 4
You got a
individually smart adult men
Do I negate
with
that?
good careers
What
and
is it doing?
lives and
My guy's in defense
prospects
mode.
put
Like, what are you
together collectively
happening
cancel out each other's
you
brain
Dyer,
cells.
is there any world you could show like a tiny clip of my combo in the solo mode I did after
Yeah,
the
I'm
game?
sure that. I'm sure it'll show.
Oh yeah. Nobody needs to know anything about my deck. My
All right, hold
You
up.
do
I'm
yours-
gonna activate Blessed Winds.
I haven't gotten to play my combo once, actually. No, I haven't done anything.
Well, just because you left the duel gauge.
I don't even know if it works. I just want to do it.
Okay, that
'Cause you
would've-
left
that
the
would've been a
duel
crazy
gauge.
bit if you did it
I don't know
after
if
this whole
Maybe you could have let
Okay,
stuck it
explain it.
out
Let's
like
try
a
and work it
man.
out and see if it actually does work.
So instead of Jam Dragon Drive, I make the Diabolantis level 8,
Yeah.
and I'm able to dump a card that summons itself back, and it's
What
a
the fuck is
plant.
the Ablantis level 8?
Exactly,
This
you
is
don't know.
weird.
See?
Oh, the
See,
insect,
see,
the
you don't know.
insect.
It would have been
So it
so
dumps a
cool.
plant from the deck, and I get the plant back, and then I go into Verte, Arrowmage, Jasmine, and then I go into Arrowmage. I'm able to set up the field spell, the trap card, and the synchro,
Okay, fine.
and I'm able to gain a whole shit ton of life back. So it spends a whole bunch with the punks in the Millennium, gains it all back. I thought that was pretty cool. And then it ends on the World Cosmic Tree guy. Do you guys, any of you guys have that Link
Oh, I
5 in your
thought
extra
that
tree?
was
The
World
Link 5?
Cosmic
yeah.
Tree? What are you making?
World Cosmic Tree. That's
Okay,
what it
so
ends
it's punk that bridges into Arrowmage.
You
Yes,
can't.
yours
You
is
just
just
reduce
that just-
everything to the
Yours
least
is
amount
just
of words and pretend like you're saying something.
I just asked a question. I was just clarifying. Well, why?
Yes,
you
I'm just- it's my turn.
I just wanted you to know.
I'm just asking
Is my
questions.
statement inaccurate?
I'm a free
Is it
thinker.
inaccurate though?
Listen, I don't look at the woke collective. Look
It's
at how they jump on you
complicated.
as soon
I
as you ask
cooked
questions.
a really cool deconstructed meal. Isn't that just... Bro's like, isn't that just chicken nuggets? Isn't that
Man,
just
Dyer has
nuggets
the
and,
worst
and,
job
and,
in the
and ketchup? And he's like, no!
No, I think this might be our best episode of all time of any.
No, really? Dude, this
This
one's been a fucking nightmare.
What is this? That's kind of messed up. That was what I was
Why
going to
did you
gain
take
life
that
points
one?
with.
I know. I can't have you gaining life points. Prompt guy.
Well, I don't think you can out Ascended to Thunder, so I think I'm probably good.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I can either. We went down. Let's go up a little bit. We're gonna shuffle back the dry ass.
Oh my god, he gained life. Prompt guy, what do you think about that?
Oh, fuck, dude! Can you please get lower
Prompt
than
guy, are
me?
you getting this?
This
Are you
is a
getting
huge
Prompt
problem.
guy?
Take
Bada
notes,
bing.
guys.
Mom, get the camera.
Beat my aroma
But please
garden.
destroy this Ascended to Thunder so Doug gains 5,000 life and we can write that down. The prompt guy can get that.
You just have to like tribute over it or something.
No, it has to be
destroyed.
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 Destroy
Oh
it.
my god. Oh my god.
So-
Yeah, it's a bad card. It's not good.
Bad card. What? Get out of here, dude.
Well, not all of us can play constructed arrow mage.
yeah, some of us have to play Constructed Vampire Ascended to Thunder.
I feel like this episode could have went a different direction if we played like the really shit cards, like soul absorption and stuff. I was hoping we would maybe do that.
That was my second guess after Sunvine and the Sun Avalon. I was like, what if I do Soul Absorption Gizmek and stuff like that? But I wanted to make up a
Take
combo
notes,
because
guys.
I feel like-
1,500.
I feel like you can banish everything.
It's
from that.
finally happened.
He
Guys, I think
yelled
Doug won this episode.
1,500.
I think he's
Get the
gained and lost the
cameras.
most life out of all.
No, I hate.
Oh, no,
if we're
wait,
talking about
I'm still
sheer
gaining and
gaining and losing, it's MBT.
I think it's so. Farfa might have gained
Oh
a
my
win,
God.
but he lost all of his friends. That's for sure.
I would like to draw a monster.
I won.
please.
There
What
are
did
no
it
friends on
cost?
MasterChef.
That is true. Yeah, it's everyone for themselves out in the MasterChef world.
Bro, I
Oh,
always tell
shit.
my mom I'm collabing with my friends. I'm just gonna say I'm collabing with my colleagues from now on. I don't like you guys that much.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh
Friends.
shit, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know
Oh,
any
the
friends.
new meta vampire ghost card, very
Friends
creative.
wouldn't backstab me like this. And
Drag, what does this
publicly
do right now?
humiliate
Nothing?
me
Oh, but if
like
you gain.
this.
Okay, I see.
You
Yep.
gotta wait.
Active domain, paying life points, by the way, right
Doug
down.
can't play a
Oh,
deck
crazy.
younger than
Copy
7
pastas
years
are
old.
insane. We
I've
shit
never
a lot on MBT
I've never
Engage,
seen
but
any of
Doug
his
brings
cards
the worst
before, so
fucking decks
fair.
possible. His rare wins are because of not following the prompt at all or stealing wins off of the good will.
Let me get that one. I'm making a command. Let me get that one. I'm making a command.
That's so true. Wait,
That's
I
amazing.
totally agree with that.
I gotta stop adding fucking Shadow Vampire. I think this card sucks ass. I keep forgetting you can't attack with anything else. Okay, see you later, Shadow Vampire. I didn't need you anyway.
We should make a compendium of like all of the chef copy pastas.
I would really appreciate if we didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh, not Scarlet Scourge. Fuck.
Add a new command! DZ.
I'm trying to figure out ways how to make
Oh,
MBT's
shit,
life
okay.
even worse during this.
Life
You
point
guys
pay.
want to start talking about politics?
Put it on the docket.
I mean, that happens every episode too, huh? There's always something in there.
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna pay 900
here?
What? Am I dead or are you dead? What are you saying?
I dead.
Oh, probably, but I'm gonna gain some life first. So.
Oh, okay.
Prompt guy.
Prompt guy. He's gaining. How much this time? How much
You guys
this
think about
time?
whales?
Dark.
We get a gnarly 1,000 life point
Who
gain.
cares about dark, dude?
I'm sorry.
Doesn't even have a
What?
target.
I don't know. I think I'm high. Okay, let's just go battle.
Did you think that Lokai
I
was
like
a
how
dark?
they say prom
I
guy
just-
instead of editor.
No,
you
I
know?
just needed to do this. I just needed to do it. Shut up.
Okay, understandable. All right.
Fascinating.
We're
Hey,
just
now you can
like,
overlay into zombie
it's
vampire.
not
I
about
know,
the judges. It's literally about like, hello, can
Okay,
we
that's
get
a
this
little
part
Ooh, outplayed.
showcased?
Wow,
Can we get this
outplayed.
part front and center
Not
highlighted,
really outplayed.
perhaps?
The joke is Lokai is evil.
Okay.
True. Honestly,
dumbass.
true.
Enjoy your
Yeah, that's
5,000
true.
life points.
Write that on the fucking docket.
5,000! That's gotta be a record
But
this
now-
entire stream.
What are you,
I
dumb,
put
Joseph?
myself in an
What else have they
advantageous
even
position
gained?
Because you are
Other than
attacking
like,
while
I
have
activate this card and lose
less life
1,000.
points than you.
And
Okay.
Oh no.
I will summon a Rosalina.
Oh, from
and then I will
deck,
trigger
Jesus.
the effect of the Rosalina, and I will trigger the effect of the gardening to gain myself a little more life points.
Wow!
These cards
So
got any
many
support.
brownie
Wasn't this
points. They're
Rosalina
getting little
in, like-
extra
Yeah, it
credit
was, yeah.
there.
It was recent, actually. It was very recent.
Oh, was it with the
Dual
Ragnarok
trigger.
stuff? I
yeah.
always thought those cards were good. I wonder what happened to them. We did. I think. Oh, Jess quit. That's what happened. Got it.
Yeah.
Special summon. Okay, am I vampire locked? Yeah. Okay, got it.
Make an access code here, you fucker.
No, the Scarlet Scourge is like a Goyo.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Holy
it's also
moly,
maybe
that's a
small
shiny
world
card.
bridge. I have a good card and then a small world.
I think you should activate Small World. Personally,
You know what? I think
That's
you're
what I would
right. I think you're totally correct. Oh, this was a bad
They should
idea.
just
Oh,
let
you're just
you-
playing Plant Therian. What like?
No, Lily Boria just searches a plant. That's why I'm playing it.
That's not what it does, but yeah.
No,
Sort
it is
of
what it
searches
does.
a plant.
It
You cut-
searches a plant or like Regulus, I think.
All right. Whew. All right, I should be able to. God forbid I
It
can't kill you
adds
from
a
here.
Therion spell trap. What?
Thankfully, I've shuffled back all
Sure.
my shit over the course of this game.
Oh no, you're right, Doug. It does only add a Therian spell trap.
Yeah, no, it's kind of. You'd think it would add. a
Oh,
plant. I think that'd be cool.
prompt guy, he
We'll
lost
go
1,000
Dryas.
due to
We'll
a
go
normal
twin, taking some
ability
damage,
effect.
taking
Have a
some
Dryas,
life points,
I don't know.
as you know, as one does. If you have another, oh, should I play around Mahama so I don't get Farfad here?
Around
So I
what?
don't get Farfad here.
Yeah, because he died because he did
get
Mahama. We have to
Farfad
Dried
here.
Winds. What happens if I pop this? Nothing? Wait, this card is terrible?
Alma Matata.
I think Joseph's strategy is just showing up with Constructed every week, getting 2 wins to make sure that he like, even if he, as long as he doesn't get last
Yasmin.
in the scoring, he's like guaranteed, you know.
Grab.
Some
2 points, like 1 to 2 points minimum.
Primula.
Yeah.
Please remember
Yeah, yeah.
how he constructed
Now
his
you're
deck.
understanding.
Please remember
Yeah.
all the thought that
Exactly.
went into
Now
his
you get
deck.
it.
Oh, you got it now.
Farfa
Well, no, it's
has
kinda
now
like-
found a kindred spirit.
No, I think it's the same idea as like, not idea like you were doing this on purpose, but like in the last Saga season where you went 1-1 a lot, but just avoided going 0-2. I think it's like the same sort of theory here. Like it's weird, but if you win, it helps.
It is funny to be like, he intentionally never
you
went
win,
2-0.
you
And it's like, yeah, for
Right,
sure.
right, no.
That's
You're
what
more
happened.
likely
That
to
is actually
win.
what happened.
And you intentionally didn't
Interesting
go 0-2,
concept.
believe it or not. Personally, I think Gage and I intentionally went 0-2 a couple times. Sorry, I don't mean to throw you under the bus.
You were so
We intentionally did that, guys. Trust. That was part of the plan.
Prompt this, the
It
prompt
was
that, but never
very, very
actually follows the
important
prompt. He
that
keeps
we
making
followed
convoluted
the
combos that
prompt
end on something similar to the prompt and then
0-2.
complains about episode 1.
Prompt
To
adjacent.
prove that
literally
we
just
were
prompt
not
adjacent,
just
dude.
running meta. We were running.
The thing is that prompt adjacent
trash.
is actually true. It's literally real. I have to do some counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that Farfa stops whining all the time, I'm going to do a very fun play rather than a good play. How about that?
Oh, now we're having fun.
Now
For
we're
the first
fun,
time
okay.
today, we're having fun, guys. Lock in.
All right, I'm going to...
Pay attention.
1,
He has
2,
fun once
3,
he's
4,
guaranteed
5,
This is
6.
fun.
Yeah.
Let me show
Synchro
you what
summon.
fun is.
Me.
Let me dictate what
I'm
fun is.
Aromatherapy Sweet Marjoram.
Oh, that's
so
totally
fun.
new.
Oh,
An aroma
I've
card.
never seen. Wow, you
Yeah,
are. Wow,
Marge is
wow.
the best card in the deck. This is
The best
There's
card in the
there's a
deck, yeah.
combo going.
I mean,
There's
it
a
is,
chain.
yeah.
Marjoram's
What?
crazy.
Isn't there a main deck one called Marjam 2? Or am I? Yeah,
I think there is, yeah. Regular
There
Marjam.
is, yeah.
And we'll just...
What
go
I've
combat.
learned is
I ain't done
having
gaining
fun
life
is
points.
winning.
Oh, what was that?
and having fun is
What was
being
what?
meta.
Did you have a Did you have? Yeah. All right.
Let the records
Okay.
show I have now gained life points again.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that I still have a 3,000 deficit. I could pop Mahama here if I only take 4,000.
4,000 to pop a 0 attack monster.
Light work. That's nothing.
Come
Back to
on,
8, baby.
where
I'm
was
down to
this
17.
shit?
Oh, zombie. Oh, I can't. Oh, I literally can't beat this card.
Shut everything down.
Whoa.
It would have been really
Okay,
cool.
alright.
This is how bad the episode is that we're cheering for a floodgate.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. I have to do this now because if I don't, they're all zombies.
Right.
Did you hear that, Doug? You made him pop your card.
Right.
Oh, you
did.
forced his hand
Okay.
by
We don't need to see
playing,
his chain link resolve. You
play-
got it.
playing the zombie world. Oh, man.
So I'm ready for you to deconstruct this on your
you
stream,
have
but the
bad
unfortunate
reaction
truth is there is some
You are
really
also
interesting
in
stuff
bad
in here.
reaction. Let's go.
All right, let's just do a side by side here. So no die. Oh no, you are playing die. Okay.
Doug is all
Are
over
you-
this.
wait a minute.
This is just
Dude,
the
wait a
same.
minute. Are you telling me that I'm playing an aroma deck similar to an aroma deck?
Yes, that's
No
it.
way.
It's just a constructed deck. That's all you did. You just played Aroma. That's it. That's your deck.
Can you post your punk deck real quick? I gotta see
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Let's see the punk deck. Let's see the punk deck. Let's see the punk deck.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so how
There you go.
similar
if
is
this
your
is,
punk
hold
deck
on.
to a
If
real
this is
punk
just
deck,
punk
huh?
and then one guy
Huh,
in
huh,
one
huh?
trap, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay,
No,
there's
it's-
9 all the traps are different, but I mean, you can have the Horus punk otherwise.
Does
Dude.
it work with Rainbow Life or Attack Guidance? Is that what it is? Or?
You need both of them.
Oh, both.
Oh
Okay.
my
so the
god.
hor-
Oh,
the-
so the combo was a 4-card
The
combo.
right,
MVT brought
yeah.
reheated
What is the trap
McDonald's. I
called? The
cannot
redirect
believe.
thing? What is that called? So I can look it up?
Attack Guidance
Rainbow
Armor.
Life.
Gain like 10,000
Did he
life
even
points,
add
and then the pep
anything
attack
to
super
it?
game.
Is
So
there
I pay my
anything
way
different
down
other
cool.
than a normal
saw that.
aroma
Yeah, it would have been cool if we saw
card?
that. Yeah.
Scooped.
Would have been awesome to see that. I think if we saw this, it would have been cool. I think if
Nothing.
this combo showed up,
There's
it
no
would be
spice,
kind of
no
interesting.
secret
I think if
ingredient,
this combo was
no-
actually
no,
produced
like,
on stream
twist.
and shown in the
Are
video, it
you
would have been quite good.
serious?
If this combo
It's too
was
bad the show
visible-
isn't like build a
It's
deck
just
and then
like,
talk about
I
the
could
combo.
bring that
and
to
it's actually
ranks
play
and
the...
It's not
This is
my
like
fault to
It's just
surrender.
like you show up to the judging portion of MasterChef and you're like, chefs, I made a beautiful duck with white wine reduction, and then you hand them like a half-eaten McDonald's burger.
No, I actually
you?
do feel bad for Nadir because, like I mentioned earlier, he's the only one that hasn't scooped early to prevent something.
I have
but
never
I was
scooped
thinking
early.
Of,
I've literally never scooped early.
of the 3 people that have
Cotton
done that,
4K earlier,
2
though.
of them were against Nadir. So, like,
I have never done
okay,
it.
I didn't
I've
realize it was
literally
2
never
are
done it.
against
What are you
him. That's
talking
That's
about?
actually so fucked up that you both have done that against me. Like every time I
have
try.
not. What are you saying?
what happened in the Earthbound episode?
I won. I won that game. Go
Yes.
back and check.
I know because you did the thing.
That's not scooping. That's
Okay,
not
that's fair, that's
conceding.
fair, that's fair.
I get fair,
You
I
have
get
to
fair.
That's
beat
not
me.
scoop-
Okay,
Scooping.
and with what deck and archetype did you beat me with, Joseph?
Earthbound.
Are you telling me
What
Sandwich
is he
for
saying?
Ready Fusion wasn't a good play? I think Nadir should have been, winning that first episode.
All right,
Hold on,
I will.
hold on.
That's
I won't
crazy.
concede anymore.
Hi, welcome readers. Right now, we are watching 4 adult men crash out over Yu-Gi-Oh! Beautiful times. I do not know how old they are. But they've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! is over 25 years of age. As a TCG. At least 30? I would assume so. Most of them are married. They have lives. This is their careers. Getting mad about Yu-Gi-Oh! To each other. Ending friendships over Yu-Gi-Oh! What a beautiful lesson we can all take. Sometimes you win and it costs you everything. Or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain of your own story. The villain, that is. Play meta deck. Win point. Wait, what? Mid-40s? Really? Late 30s? Gage is like 26, everyone else is over 30. But Gage's hair looks like that. Is he on anything? Is he on anything for that hairline? MBT is late 20s? No way. What? What? Really? Why does he sound so jaded then? Okay, he does sound narcissistic, but he also sounds like, yeah, what I say goes. So, like, whatever. True. They lose brain cells, but can they regain brain cells? That is the theme of this match.
Could have been, winning that first episode.
All right,
Hold on,
I won't concede anymore. I won't do that anymore. I know it's good for like a bit or
great.
whatever.
Yeah, now that the knife is 9 inches in my back, you pull it out 3 inches and call it progress. Thank you, man.
No problem, buddy.
Next
I got you, dude.
9 inches.
I got you, buddy. No problem.
What an incredible episode. Thanks to everyone that cooked. Gotta start off 4th place. Everyone knows. 4th fall. I'm so sorry. But just
Whoa. This is my video. What are you doing?
Oh, my bad.
The cock chair? What?
All right. Now in 4th,
He
it
has
is
a
actually
chair
going
that
to be
says that?
Farfa. You started with Upstart. What are you doing? You're healing your opponent, not yourself.
Wait, that wasn't the joke? The joke was Farfazoe's 4th is real though? They looked at his deck and they were like, no? After that crash out? After that whole crash out? Ain't no way Joseph's first. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. After that entire crash out, I feel like Farfa's staring at the bridge. He's at the edge of the cliff. After this one, dude, how does he come back? How does he come back down from that cliff? Holy moly. What?
Automatic 4th place. Remember that chatter in Twitch that told you, oh, if you activate Upstart, you're going to get 4th place, and you wrote him off? That was me. Last place. Top 3 was actually pretty hard. All 3 of you disappointed me. MBT, there were like 2
3 of you were
things I said.
disappointing.
Heal is not life point go up. It's go down and then go back up. And you started by going up. Gauge, you did.
What? I'm sorry, the order you did things in was wrong. The order was wrong. So I'm just gonna play Valmonica, and I'm just gonna lower my HP by 300 and then gain it by 300, and then lower it by 300 and then gain it by 300. That's technically the prompt if I do that first in the correct order, right? Right? Yeah, it's almost like the prompt is bad. What? What is the point of this heal? What do you mean? He just wants a deck that lowers your own life points only to gain it. For what purpose? To win? Is the end result to win? Or is the end result, dude, look how big my heal is. Is it like you hit Living Dead in Final Fantasy 14 and then someone like the boss like breaks your shield or whatever, and the white mage hits benediction on you and you're like, bam, such a big heal, versus just normal play where the healer's just keeping you alive? Like, what is the what are we trying to prove here? Like, how cool the healer is? I don't get it.
Didn't do anything. Heartbreaking. Doug, I don't even remember. It wasn't memorable. 3rd place, I'm gonna have to give it to Gage. Your deck was actually my favorite, but it didn't do anything. 2nd place is gonna have to be MBT. The combo where you paid half your life points and did the trap, it was sick. But you went up and then went down instead of the other way around.
He still got 2nd.
Vampires was cool. He
still got 2nd though.
Punk, which is what everyone else did, is getting 1st place.
The vampires won? I'm sorry, come again? The vampires. The vampires that, what did he do again? SP Typhon? I'm sorry, was that the purpose? Was that the end word we were looking for? SP Typhon? Does this person know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Or is this just like Alestros's like TCG knowledge? I cannot understand. I'm genuinely so shocked. I don't even care who wins or loses, because I think the reasoning behind it is more important, right? It's not like I personally would have put Farfa first or anything, but I think you can argue anybody into any place given the qualifications you set and given how they have like shown how their deck plays, right? So what the thing that disqualifies somebody is I don't remember what you did, and everyone else did something else, and you did something else different, so you win. Well, maybe there was a reason they did that. Maybe, just maybe, Punk was just like an obvious solution to this problem you set, right? I'm sorry if everybody used the formula, but that it solved part of the problem you set. I want to know, like, where the Punk led to, right? I want to see the M board. I want to see the big flashy play they were trying to pull off. And whether they pulled it off or not, maybe should reflect part of their points, right? Sure, like, if it's not very consistent, then it only exists in a, like, a shot in the dark kind of, like, once in a blue moon thing, then sure, take that into consideration. Like, hey, this would have been, like, really cool if you get it once. But, like, that's, like, a table 500. You get it, like, only once in every however many matches. Then maybe that's not, like, the #1 winning deck kind of thing. But, like, like, I still think it's a cooler thing than, hey, I played a Roma Seraphy, guys. Watch me play ranked with this deck. Watch how cool I can follow this combo video that I watched online. What? Excuse me? I'm crashing out now. I don't understand the judge's reasoning at all. What does this mean? Oh my god. Yeah, I do think the problem is that Lesterils does not translate to Yu-Gi-Oh that well, right? It could be that you're trying to put a theme that does not exist in Yu-Gi-Oh. You do still need to, like, look at the game as a whole and choose something to the spirit of the game. A lot of the previous judges chose something that was like, you know, hey, this is a very funny, reoccurring thing in Yu-Gi-Oh. What if we brought it back in an innovative way? Right? That would be so funny if that worked, kind of deal. And we're just not sure how you were supposed to fulfill these requirements because they don't make sense, right?